said it has some bands with it too. Thank you, Scott. 1.46. It's actually 1.459. We're gonna get started in a few minutes. 2 cents putting our eyes on. So we decided to turn this into a PJ Slots Lounge. PJ Slots Lounge. What's up, Daniel? Jim Jams. Yes, 2 cents putting our eyes on. I could be winning tons of money if I was in Vegas right now. The time that it takes her to put her eyes on. She better be doing the shoulder dance right now. Next up on the main stage, one hand against the other makes a nice sound for Banaka. Banaka. Talking. Oh, you got me thinking. Baccarat might be the next game of choice. SNS. Baccarat is totally fun, man. If you're one of those people that believes in just random luck, flipping a coin, do it. It's so much fun. Let me see if I can put our screen up here. Hold on, guys. Just getting everything. Yo, what up? Totally new to this Streamlabs thing here on the desktop. We've used it from our mobile device, but we haven't quite used it from our laptop. Oh, well, change the camera.
What is it, right here?
Yeah. Can everybody hear us?
Is that the same song?
No, it's a different song. We're on to song 2.
What about the other song? The other song is better.
I'm getting yelled at already. I like this one.
Alright.
This one. This is a good song. This is PJ Slots. We're moving on to song number 2. Here in the lounge, no one's made a request because I'm the only one controlling things around here. Okay, wait. My level says I'm peeking out.
Oh, I'm moving this camera, but it's not working. We're still.
No, you have to lag. It's a lag. Yeah, we're only hooked to that camera. I can see myself talking right now.
Look at your computer. Look at your computer. You're looking at your computer. Now look at the camera. Look at this camera.
Oh shit!
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, I clicked on the wrong one maybe. Wait, let me try this again.
There we are.
Oops! Camera 2! Camera number 2! PJ's Hot here!
I like the other song. I can't dance it.
I love this song. I'm gonna crank the level on the song here. Sorry, I'm messing around with these because this is like a learning experience. B-roll.
I need glow sticks.
Yeah. We need blankets everywhere. Play some Epic Esquire's music. Where is Epic Esquire? Do you really have music?
Yeah.
He does?
Yeah. See, he doesn't know you too well.
I didn't know that. What music do you
I
have?
have my glow sticks and chopsticks.
What music does he have? But now your head's chopped off.
That's okay. They don't need to see my head.
Oh, snap.
Just kidding.
I like this band. It's called Love Find. And they're from the UK also.
I think so.
Yeah.
Alright, how's the camera angle? It's like got our side. It's got my good side. Cool tunes. Oh no, endless background noise. What?
Uh-oh. Is it picking up feedback?
Just under you cancels echo out. Alright.
I don't hear the echo on your phone. Here, let me listen to it on the phone. I'll be right back. I want to know if I hear
Now I don't know what camera.
Start talking.
Alright, well I can't talk to them because I'm gonna be looking over here to read your comments. Camera's okay, too much hog in the shot though, says James 82. Jim Jams, your ears okay, so we'll turn down the music. Yeah, Hal Caliph. I like the previous song.
It's perfect. It's perfect. That's great camera.
Alright, Hog says it's perfect, but I got it.
I'm watching it with them.
Alright, so
We're
we
just
gotta
loud.
look.
Look, I'm gonna lower ours because we're peeking out here.
Alright, sorry. Hog is supposed to be reading comments here and hasn't.
Sorry. They're here. I wish I could type on this screen. But
Seth Davis experience says, hey, if you guys put a blanket or towel on the floor under you, it will cancel out any echo of your high scenery.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna have to try that.
How come? Oh, here I can type. Hello.
Alright, that's better.
Yeah, but I cannot see my screen.
Paul Caliph, the band is called Love Find. Lovefine. Love Find. Alright, so we turned down the music.
Oh, the song stopped.
Oh.
Oopsie. Okay.
I am mad, Joel. I get
Joel!
annoyed because it's such a cluster F.
Where's Joel? I didn't see him.
No, I'm just
here.
gonna say it's
He's
clusterfuck.
mad
It's a
already.
big old clusterfuck already.
It's not.
Yeah, Johnson Apollo said the music is a bit loud.
Well, now the music's off. I listened to it over there. It sounded fine to me.
Alright, so the music's off now. All right.
Yes, it was awesome. Music really needs to fit the theme, I'll be honest. That's right. Oh, wait, that's on our vlog.
John Kelly says, woohoo, money clip time.
Oh, snap. I got some clips.
I told you, Joel, he does make me do it.
I got some
All
clips.
right, why don't we just move the camera more towards like by where the computer's at? So
No,
we're not looking
because
up
I have
the
it ready for the cards. Just take a back seat, 2 Cent. Take a back seat.
You did not just
Woman, the kitchen's right over there. I see a stove over there. I see.
Oh, Lord.
Just kidding.
Mm.
I don't know if you can see
Yes,
this.
SNS slots, I am going to kill him.
This says balls with words. It's hard to see. We got a balls with words.
I don't like this setup. I feel like the camera...
No, it's this is the way.
Okay,
it's
so
gonna
why
be
don't
for
you
right
move
now.
your computer this way?
Because I'm
so
in control of
that
this.
the comments are more like
No,
where we're looking at. All right,
you
guys,
look at
sorry.
the comments. I'm gonna be Going between computers.
Are we yelling at each? I mean, we are yelling at each other. Are we being
Going
too
between-
loud? That's what I want to know.
Johnson, who's with us today? Alice in Casino Land. I'm just joking, Alice. I'm totally just joking. It's just a little joke. I'm hardly ever serious about anything.
John Kelly. Oh, nice and shiny. Yeah, those money clips are pretty shiny there.
Which one is this one?
I don't know. All right, so hello, everybody. I wasn't here to greet all of you. Steph's Vegas Experience, Johnson Apollo, Alice in Casino Land, John Kelly, Chris Horseman, SNS, Joel, of course, Scott.
This one says DJ
James 82, Epic, of course, Hall
DJ
Caliph,
Bankroll.
Daniel,
I can't see it. The words. I can't see the
Jim
words.
Jams, L&D Adventures.
It's hard to see, guys. I can't angle it. But this one, just take my word for it. It says DJ Bankroll.
Here, let me try something. There. Whoa, there you go.
Just busting your balls.
All right. Your Jessie Ray's review has got some Sequoia love. Are they hooking you up when you go back? I think
It's just a natural hookup because it's great food.
Yeah. Hog's been in contact with the owner. He's been very
Just slap him.
welcoming and open to us going back. So I don't know what that translates to, but we won't go back expecting anything free. We expect to pay for it, and it's definitely worth paying for it, for sure. But I know next time when we do go back, we're either going to go back with like a huge group of people so that we can finish it all, or just order something different from the menu, something small enough that we can finish, right?
Yeah. This one says, I'm the dog's bollocks. I'm the dog's bollocks. And we have more. We have Proper Tosser. We have DGen Cash. We got fun coupons.
What's up, Linda S? Steph says, we don't want to see your fans splitting tens again. No. Do not.
Unless the time calls for it, or you're in a blackjack tournament where you would do like crazy things.
Hello, Christine. Hangover stuff is a bit distracting. Yes, Shelly Smythe. Can we
Oh
remove
my
that?
God, people. Really?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yes.
Watch.
It's okay.
Wait.
It's okay for an intro, but
All right.
it's
I'm just waiting for everyone to get in.
How many more people? Like, this is like the best we're going to ever get.
Watch.
36
You want to see it go away? Bam!
Don't yell.
Sorry. What the
All right,
hell?
guys. I think we need to still work out these like intro things that
No,
we're
we
doing.
don't. I know exactly what I'm
No,
doing.
we do. It gets old. It does get old. I agree with you,
I
Shelly.
think this is perfect.
I agree with you.
How big you want it? That big?
Well, look, the whole screen. That's weird.
It's lagging. You don't understand the concept of going from here to the internet. Well, look. Now it fixed. Oh, technology. Come on now.
Oh, we're having a bad Sunday over here,
It's
folks.
called, by the time you see it, we've already sent it out.
Joel says, I think I just found my YouTube channel name. I always split tens.
That's a great name. I
Calvo
think somebody
says hi
has
too. What's up, Calvo?
somebody has some kind of website or something with that name.
L&D, yeah. Are we playing blackjack today?
We are going to show you how to count cards. Now, let me just preface this, okay? We are not professional card counters. Counting the actual cards is only one minute little step in being a card counter. There's a lot of other things that you have to put together all in one to be a professional card counter, and like maybe there's like 1% of the population that could actually do it really well. But we're just basically giving you the skills, like the basics, just to show you, like, it is fun. It's good for your brain. Just another skill. Actually, casinos like people that think they're card counters because you have a tendency to lose more than you normally would lose. But let's say you were the perfect card counter, you're going to get a sliver's edge over the house, which, when you think about it, is a huge deal because there is no edge over the house in Vegas. The house always has the edge. So if you were to be the perfect card counting player with everything, all the strategies in one, it's just going to barely give you a sliver of an edge. So keep that in mind. This is purely for fun.
Thanks, Steph. Yeah, if all of you guys can go and click the like button, unless you want to wait till this stream gets a little bit better.
This is it. We've maxed out right now. This is as good as it's getting.
As long as we're not yelling. Are we yelling?
SNS, I'm more of the counter.
So SNS, who's more accurate on the count, Hog or 2 Cent? Ding, ding. Round 1.
I already answered it.
Oh. I was just making sure. We didn't miss a comment.
Jim Jams, there's going to be penetration in this video.
Not that kind of
card penetration. Card penetration. See that?
There I go.
Sorry. We're in sync here.
Counting only matters if you are raising your bets to match it, though.
Right. That's another little sliver of information that you need to learn.
Steph wants to know, who's a math teacher? Well, as a special ed teacher, I have to be an expert in it all. So aside from chemistry, physics, biology, world history, English 3, world geography, I think I said world history, I also co-teach algebra 1. So, and chemistry has a lot of math in it, and so does physics. No, physics has way more math, way more equations to know. So I think I'm more of the math person. Sometimes. It depends. It depends if I've had enough caffeine.
Joel's waiting for the thumbs up depending on how the stream goes. So
smart, Joel.
He's very smart.
Smart.
So what we're going to show you is actually there's myths about counting cards. A lot of people think you have to be some kind of genius. If you've seen me.
Some sort of Rain Man.
You know, no genius. So it's going to be actually interesting to show you guys really how easy it is. Like I said, again, this is only one little sliver in the whole scheme of being a professional card counter, which we are not. There's software you need to get. You need to know what kind of games you're playing. There's risk of ruin. There's penetration. There's dealing. There's tracking aces. There's just so many other things involved in being a real card counter that we don't live anywhere near a casino, like with table games. Not worth our while. We do it for fun. So we'll just show you how easy it is to just count the cards.
So Steph, yes. So that's in my department, right? Is it just LD? Is it just learning disability? Linda, I didn't know you worked in the same field as I do. I love it. My heart is in it. I just can't honestly say that I'm liking all the admin bureaucracy BS, but that's always going to be an issue. But whatever. Yeah, so I think, Steph, what's important is if her peers and her school are very supportive of that area, of that department, and show tolerance among the students. Yeah. And as long as, like with my students, I tell them at the beginning of the year, like, I have higher expectations for you than I do the rest of the kids, just because they know how it is to struggle more than others. And I don't ever treat them like they're sick or they're ill or they're incapable, because they are.
What's up, Sin City?
Yeah, That's where my heart's at, guys. That's what I do. That's what I really do.
Somebody mentioned penetration. We can do that real quick. That's what she said.
That's what she said. 30 years, Linda. Wow. I'm barely finishing my 10 years right now. Hog has 9 more years to go before you can retire. He started teaching at 21?
Yeah.
I barely started teaching at 30, 31 years of age. I probably still have 20 more years to go before I can retire with my full teacher retirement. Anyway, congrats on 30 years. You have to have a lot of patience for that field of work. All right, I will DM you sometime. Sound good? Thanks, sweetie.
L&D, what's up?
Steph.
Okay, so let me show you.
What's up, Sin City?
A double deck, just to show you the thickness. Since we're talking about penetration, look how thick that is. Memorize it, love it, feel it, touch it.
Yeah, it's thick.
Okay, that's girth.
That's
right
girth.
Okay. What are we talking? All right, now that's double deck. That's 2 decks of cards, right? This is just to give you an idea of penetration. Okay.
Become it, says Steph.
Become it. So let's pretend this is the cut card, that little yellow card or red card that they put into the deck just before they're about to deal them.
Or blue or white.
Blue or white, whatever goddamn colors.
Plastic
the cut card.
Yeah.
The cut card. Okay. So when we're talking about penetration into the deck, we want to know how far back the cut card is going to go. So here's the front of the cards. Here's the back of the cards. The further back in the deck, back here, would be amazing if we could get a game where the deck was cut like this, which would never happen nowadays, but that would be ideal. And why is that ideal? Because every time cards come out of the deck, we get information in our brain. We get some kind of knowledge about what's left in the deck. So the further back we go, the more information we have about the game. The further forward we go, the less information we have about the game, and the less true or real the count is going to be. Okay, so most places you're going to see double deck. A lot of times you'll see almost right in half. So we don't know, maybe 50% of the data in the deck. If they get a little bit further back, it's better.
James82 says, do casinos still let players penetrate the deck?
Is that a joke or?
Sin City Nerd, if they let me penetrate the deck, it would be
the last card.
Right there.
No, you'll see.
I like deep.
Oh God.
Penetration. Sorry.
Oh God. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Sin City says we are degenning right now at the casino. Just got done with Blackjack. Awesome.
Okay, so you'll see people at the table cutting the deck.
What?
You'll see them cut the deck.
Yeah.
But that's not the penetration cut. So they just literally cut the deck from where it was shuffled. But then you'll see the dealer right before they put it in the shoe, if it's a shoe game, or before they play the actual game. You'll see the dealer actually penetrate the deck.
Okay, so what happens is either what they'll do is after they've given the card to a player to cut, right? A lot of people say cut thin to win, right? So let's just say we cut thin to win. Some casinos might tell you that your cut has to be at least a deck of cards.
Okay.
No thinner than a deck of cards, right?
So check that.
So hold on. So obviously we cut the deck. They'll put this behind the deck, right? But then they'll line up the deck of cards up against the shoe, right, that they put the cards in. And there's a little notch, if you haven't noticed, in the side of the shoe, the plastic shoe, that they line up their cut card with. And then that's the penetration. Sometimes, depending on the casino and whether it's busy or, I don't know, whatever, they'll not use those notches. There'll be 2 notches, and they'll use the wider notch. Or sometimes they don't even use that shoe. They just do it on their own, and it's like, holy crap, you just cut a deck and a half off of a 2-deck shoe, which is crazy, but whatever.
So Whole Caliph says we penetrate in the UK, honest, which I totally can believe that. We were
In Europe.
in Central Europe, and we saw some pretty crazy things
Yeah.
at the blackjack tables there. So it's totally believable, which is crazy. Okay, so James gets it. Is there anybody that still doesn't understand what penetration is?
Adam wants to know what kind of drink you're drinking.
Oh. Leinenkugel.
Hold on. I don't know.
James, predetermined depending on what casino you're at. So that's why we look around a lot.
Can't see that? No.
We look around a lot to see who has better penetration and who doesn't.
I don't know. It's grapefruit. It's grapefruit shandy.
Leinenkugel.
Yeah. Got it.
Got it. Anybody still? Anybody? Anybody?
Palm spit deep.
Need some more clarification on penetration. So, again, when you're in Vegas and you're planning on doing a blackjack game, keep an eye out for how deep they go into the deck. The further towards the back, the better chances for you because you're going to see more of the shoe.
Steph Vegas. We used to make those at work. The beer?
Holy crap.
Hidden Jack. What's up, Hidden Jackpots?
What's up?
I gotta get a beer, he says.
Okay, Jim Jams is happy with penetration.
All right. L&D, is that why you two always go to Golden Gate?
L&D, actually, Golden Gate, we go for free bet.
Joel says, why don't you just have a wine cooler?
I know. Hey, Joel's absolutely right. But this is Christmas beers that have been in there for a long time that I'm trying to finish off.
Yeah, it's Sprite and light beer. Yeah, I think because I don't drink, he doesn't drink as much, I guess. Right?
Yeah, it's no fun by myself.
So anyway, okay, so...
PJ Lounge, we're back. This is PJ. Just here to...
God damn it.
I love this new program thing I have. Okay, I took it away.
He's going to keep impersonating so many people, I'm going to forget who he is. I'm going to feel like I'm dating everybody else except for you. I'm going to forget who Hog is. Are you not happy being yourself?
I don't know who I am. Bloody hell.
I imagine 2 Cent would be a scary drinker.
Are Mark and Anastas up yet?
Dude,
I'm a jolly drinker. I get
no,
jolly.
you know what? I was a happy drunk. I was just way too functional when I shouldn't have been.
Oh, Penny's is here. Mark is here.
Oh, what's up, Mark?
Holy crap, he's awake.
We are so curious.
Or he's
what
just
happened
getting up.
after last night. Yeah.
He's just barely waking up. Bruno.
All right, I'll get him. You just sit.
The dog is demanding. Yes, I have an identity crisis. And in March, I think I'm going to switch over to the Irish hog version.
Oh, God.
And we're going to have ourselves a little shanty. Do a little jig. I don't even know what a shanty is, sorry.
All right, guys, so...
Epic Esquire.
Bruno's back. He was very sick last night. He threw up many times.
I've only read day 3.
What's up, Crystal?
Do you have something past day 3? Because I haven't read past day 3. But I love all your blogs.
PJ wants
I love them. I love reading them.
What's up, PJ? He wants you to do Anastas.
I'm drinking Leinenkugel beer here. I feel like vomit. I was out with Mark all last night. We were partying pretty hard. I have a hangover.
Mark.
And I don't know where my underwear is.
Mark. Is Anastas awake yet? Where is he? Ian O'Reilly wants to know, hi guys, I like the new camera angle, or did you move house? No, but funny that you bring that up. So we're using a different camera.
But we've used it on the other one.
What?
We've used this camera on the other one.
Other what?
Streaming service. We're using a different streaming service this time.
No, we're not in a different house. He asked about specifically a house. Okay. So we've used this camera, the one that we're looking into.
Refill. Everybody chug while 2 Cent talks. You'll get drunk really fast.
We've used this camera to show the blackjack games, right? But we're trying this camera out now during, to look into whatever. I think it looks better. Before we were using the camera on my computer and we looked purple. So anyway, but funny that you bring that up, Ian. We actually drove by our lot that they're going to build our house on, our new house. And they are laying out what are they laying out? They're laying out the framing for the foundation. For the foundation. So, which one should I move on to? Anyway. Reds or vanilla? I hate vanilla, by the way. Okay. Great accent, says Alan D. All right. So Kathy Grant says, we just watched your Gold Coast Backrot Vlog, Hog. Love the Onassis impersonation. Best accent so far.
Oh, man.
Pop-up fishing. Well, if you guys ever go broke in Vegas, Hog might be able to make a few bucks on Fremont Street as a performer. That's true.
I'll try it out.
Sin City says it looks much better. Yeah, thanks. We do. We don't look purple and pink. James82 says do vanilla.
Ugh, most people said reds.
All right,
Everybody's saying reds.
Ale. All right.
Yeah, it'll probably make the other one taste better after this.
Daniel says Dorito drunk tonight with beer store dude.
Oh my god.
For Mark, right?
Don's gonna be there.
In March?
No, he's right now with Mark and Onassis.
Oh, have you met up with him yet?
I so wish I could be there with those guys, man.
Hog, Lisa says you should do stand-up comedy. You'd be great.
But James says we don't need any more crap performers on Fremont.
Should you be?
Damn you, James. What kind of accent do you have, James?
Linda S. wants to know, do you have tomorrow off? No. We took this past Friday off, though. Show us the eyebrows. Jim Jams wants to... Oh, he's way ahead of me. I love the Four Queens vending machine stop. Mark, you need to get something improve your not vending machine challenge like some people.
Dude, that vending machine was... wow. I couldn't figure it out.
Thanks, Ian. Yeah, much better quality.
Harder than a slot.
All right, so are we going to get this rolling or what?
Oh, now you want to get on the ball. Hog would get my dollar before the bearded lady does. Okay. So, we're going to show you the basics of counting cards. That's the whole purpose that we're here today. The basics of counting a deck. So now we have to pivot the camera. Here we go.
All right.
On to the pivot move.
We need multiple cameras. You're surprised we have school tomorrow? Why? Is tomorrow a holiday?
Bam.
SNL Slot Avengers. Hog thought he hit the Unicow on that vending machine.
What?
What holiday is tomorrow? Am I missing something? Is tomorrow President's Day?
Oh, it
I
might
think
be.
tomorrow is that what you're talking about? Is it President's Day? Bomb spits. You have a gimbal? No. It's a makeshift...
it's an old VHS camcorder stand. With some tape. Are we starting 2 Cent? Because you told me to get over here and start doing stuff, and all of a sudden...
He's yelling at me now, guys.
All of a sudden, we're not doing it.
Okay, we'll do it.
You should be the one with the hand model.
What? I don't get my nails done.
Okay.
My hand's terrible.
Just tell me how it looks and if they can see everything.
Yeah, they can see.
Okay. Why do I have the cards laid out like this? Does anybody have any background knowledge about this? No? Nobody? No questions from the audience? No? Okay.
No. Well, there's a lag, so you're going to wait. Oh, okay, gotcha, Linda. No, we don't get those. We don't get those holidays off. We got MLK off, but yeah, we don't get President's Day or Lincoln's birthday. So jealous. All right, high, low, ones and zeros.
Okay.
+1, even -1. They all stand for numbers of some kind.
Good.
-1, 0, +1.
Okay.
Adding and subtracting, question mark, question mark. Yes.
Okay. So now we know. We are going to use the high-low counting system. It's pretty easy to use, and the easier your system is to use, the more accurate you're going to be, and the better chances for you. So there are harder systems, but the harder systems only give you a sliver of advantage over the simpler systems like this one. So there's no point in learning the harder systems if you can't get it down packed. Might as well learn the easier ones.
Linda, every time someone farts around here, we get a day off.
God damn it.
We're jealous. All right, continue.
So let me show you how easy the high-low system is. Somebody mentioned earlier +1s, -1s, zeros. That's really all you're counting. Okay, so all you're going to have to worry about is adding ones and subtracting ones, really. Okay, so I laid these cards out this way because 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are positive cards. Okay, so these are the cards that we use in our mind as +1. So a 2 stands for a +1. A 3 stands for a +1. A 4, a 5, and a 6. They're all +1. In your brain, when you see them, it's a +1, +1. Are we all right with that? So we have that down. 2 through 6. Memorize it. +1.
Steph says you need to teach your fans how to play before you teach them how to cheat. We did. Basic strategy was the last time. Sin City Nerd says we are watching this in our casino. Hope they don't mind us learning.
Yeah, learn this really quick, guys. This is so easy. Try it out. Okay. So everybody got that. 2 through 6 +1. Any questions? No. Lag?
Lag, so they won't be rolling in right away. Crystal says, I'm heavily multitasking right now, so I'm listening, but I really hope there's not a quiz later. LOL.
Oh, there's going to be a quiz. Okay. So I think we've got that down. Whenever you see a 2 through a 6, that's a +1 in your brain.
James82 says, all good, nice and easy.
Okay. Now, why do I have 7, 8, 9 here? These are neutral cards. Meaning they don't count for anything. You don't even see them. They're just nothing. So we use these as 0. 7, 8, and 9, don't even worry about counting. If a 9 comes out, it's 0 in your brain. You care less about the 9. It's a 0. Nothing to add, nothing to subtract. 7, 8, 9, 0. Kind of like Mark's bankroll. 0. Nothing.
Jim Jam says, it's easier to do this on a face-up table than a face-down table like you played in Gold Coast. So let me explain that footage. So I had my phone on my knee. So I was hoping, I didn't even know I was going to get any
I think they're
footage.
talking about pitch game.
Oh, are you talking about pitch game?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Never mind.
We'll show you how easy it is. Don't worry.
Yeah, it is easier on a when it's not a pitch game, obviously. But
Yeah, do a shoe game. If you're going to just start out, try it on a shoe game. 6 decks or more. They'll be face up. Okay, so 7, 8, 9, neutral, 0. They don't count for anything. Got it? All right. I think that's good. Now we'll go on to this last row here. These are the high cards, and they count as -1s. So -1, -1, -1, -1, -1, -1. minus ones. Okay. So we got plus ones and negative ones and zeros. That's literally all you're going to have to worry about is plus ones, negative ones, and zeros.
Epic says it's easier to do if the dealer gives you a few seconds after the hand to get a tally.
Yeah. When you practice, it's going to be easy no matter what. Even the pitch games are easy.
But we have noticed that if they're on to the player, if they think they are doing something like counting, they'll bring in the ringer. They'll bring in the dealer that's going to try to deal cards as fast as he can, because it's also about how many hands the dealer's
hands per hour is a big deal for a real card counter. They want somebody to be fast. They don't want somebody to be slow. So if they bring in a fast dealer, it's actually better for a card counter because you're getting more hands per hour, which is a good thing. But let's stay focused now.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, negative ones, positive ones, zeros. That's all we got to worry about. So let's quiz somebody. Pick somebody. Who's on there?
Joel.
When you see this, what is the... where's the camera?
Joel says it's also easier if the dealer will just tell you the count so you don't have
God damn it! Can you see this? Joel, what do I have here in my hand? What is the count of this?
Down, lower.
What is the count of this?
Bombspit says +1.
Oh, God. We're going to have to really go over math with these guys. Joel, don't give them answers.
0. Well, they were.
Oh, okay.
They were
0. Good. This is a +1. This is a -1.
They cancel.
They cancel each other out. So the count of these two cards is 0.
12, duh.
You bastards. Okay. That's how we're doing this, guys. That's how simple it's going to be. It's literally just putting +1s and -1s together.
So
let's pick somebody else.
Wait. So if you guys, can I just show them something?
Go ahead.
So if you guys want to practice your
No, I haven't got to that yet. That's part of my tutorial. See, never mind. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. Let's pick somebody. Pick somebody else.
Well, let's pick Vegas, baby.
Vegas, baby. I'm going to throw you for a loop. Bam. What's the count of these two cards? There's a little lag, but...
Sir wants to know, do we want a high or low count?
Oh, wait, we'll get there.
We'll get there.
Vegas, baby.
James82 says, is it easier to count -1, +1, etc., or count in pairs by canceling a queen and a 4, for example? Hog does that.
Cancel. You have to cancel.
Hog does that. He cancels it out. I literally count each card.
No,
but
don't do that.
It's that leads you to kind of quitting on the count.
No, faster. You're doing twice as much work when you do that.
Right, that's what I just said.
Just cancel. She answered.
She said 10. Okay.
No, Vegas. God damn it.
She says, okay, sorry, I'm listening, not watching.
Oh.
But right. Alice in Casino Land says 1.
Okay, Alice in Casino Land is right. We have a +1 card.
Oh, sorry.
Just cancel it. We have a +1 card, and we have a neutral card. So 7 doesn't count for anything. This is a 0. We don't see 7s. We don't see 8s. We don't see 9s. So if you put the 3 next to the 7, that's a +1 and a 0. So the count for these two cards is +1. Okay.
Yeah, so James82 says, figured canceling would be best. Just wanted to check, yeah.
It is, James. So let's
So actually, Epic says a good way to practice is to count the numbers on the license plate in front of you in traffic or at a stoplight.
Just start getting used to it. So you're going to want to carry a deck of cards around with you.
Daniel Van Sant said 4 because the 3 is a diamond.
God damn it, people. I feel like I'm back in my classroom. You're wrong. All right. Let's just shuffle these really quick.
Hold on. I stepped away and I lost it.
We're going to show you how to practice now. Because people are getting to the right point where, yeah, you're going to have to practice these counts.
All right, I'm back.
All right.
All right.
I'm just trying to shuffle them really fast. I don't want to bend these cards because these are Las Vegas Club cards.
Papa Fishing says there was no collusion. The call was perfect.
There was no collusion, people. All right. So we're going to show you how to practice before you actually try this out. Meanwhile, Sin City Nerds is probably asking for a deck of cards in their casino. Okay, so when people count down a deck of cards, so you...
Joel wants to know, when do I bet it all on red?
God damn it, Joel. This takes patience and time and practice. Don't just go out there and do this right away.
Uh-oh. PJ says, I am in and out. I broke a glass top to my booze rack.
Oh, no. It must have been that good of a stream.
Daniel. PS2 sent the car wasn't parked crooked. Yes, it was.
Yes, it was not parked crooked. You are correct, sir. Aye, OCD. All right. Ready? Are you pointed at the deck, right?
Yes, it's at the deck.
Okay. So for your homework assignment, people, you must get a deck of cards. To throw out the jokers. We don't need the jokers. Get a normal deck of cards. Carry them around with you and start practicing your plus ones and your minus ones and your zeros. Adding them up. If you do everything correct, the count should be 0.
Sorry.
By the time you get to the end, the count should be 0.
Ashley says, just got back from the UK. Everyone spoke like hog.
Ashley's bloody right. I can tell you that right now. Why are you pointing it towards me?
Because you're beautiful.
Okay, let's do the bloody cards here.
Okay. Back to the cards.
So let me show you how to practice. Some people...
John Kelly says, homework? You're joking.
Homework. You must have homework. What kind of class is this?
PJ Slot says, haha, I might have it on video. I was finishing my new segment for Vegas Tips and Tricks. Sin City
awesome.
says...
I like how they're doing that.
Yeah. Sin City says, no, not yet. LOL. Nick is playing slots. Oh, another hand pay. Another hand pay.
I hope he has the money clip.
That was awesome, guys. Your Buffalo Gold video, holy crap, I was on the edge of my seat. My eyes started getting watery from joy.
Yeah, that was cool. Amazing.
Epic. Oh, please note the warranty cards that come in a deck of cards are wild in Blackjack.
Oh, God. All right. This must be some high limit table cards that we don't have.
They've got better rules.
Okay, so when you're practicing at home with a deck of cards, once you get through the deck, whatever the count is in your brain, you should get to 0 by the end if you've done it right. Okay, now, here's the thing. You'll hear stories where a card counter has to be able to do this in 30 seconds, 20 seconds to be really good at it. True, the faster you are, the much better it is. Some people will start out with 1 card at a time. So this is like a +1. Okay, so in my head, the 5 counts as a +1. You flip the next card over. Remember, 7 doesn't count as anything, so that's 0. So the count in my brain is still +1 because that 5 is a +1. Next card over is a 2. +1 plus a 2. That's 2 +1s and a 0. So my count is +2. Okay, you just keep flipping them over. That's a negative card.
So it's
Plus 2 minus 1 is a 1. So the count right here is 1.
Bombspit says, I get the count thing, but what is Mr. Bun in the baker worth?
Oh, God! Can we focus? I'm back at work. Again, the count, let's focus now. The count is plus 1 because we have a plus 1, minus 1. So the overall count is plus 1. Flip the next one over. That's a positive. That's a plus 2 now. We're up to plus 2. You can do this throughout the whole deck as fast as you can until you get to 0 at the very end. But what I like to do, and what other people have suggested today, is to flip 2 cards over at a time. Because this is more realistic. So it doesn't matter how fast you go through one card after the next. When you're playing blackjack, you don't need to even start counting until you see 2 cards in front of you. Because there is a chance that those 2 cards can cancel each other out. In this case, no, it doesn't. A 0 and a plus 1 is still a plus 1. So this count is plus 1. If we flipped over 2 more, that's a negative, that's a positive. They canceled each other out. So the count is still plus 1.
Does Hog teach card counting after hours at school?
I teach it to, only the good kids.
He teaches it
only the smart. I look for anybody that's good
during class.
Yeah.
Like, he totally teaches the kids this. Like,
we're going to have a generation of smart. If they can't find a job.
Obviously, when their work has been completed, right?
That's right.
Actually, after state testing, when we have like a whole month of nothing left to do because the state wants us to test our students a month before school is out. So we have to teach them everything they need to learn for that school year. So we've got a whole month of projects and card counting. So, yeah.
Okay, so, again.
Only the good kids.
These 2, that's a plus 1. These 2 cancel out. That's 0.
Oh, wait.
Sorry.
There.
That's a plus 1. These 2 canceled each other out. That's 0. 0 plus a plus 1 is plus 1. These 2, this is neutral. That's a plus 1, so that's 2. My count is plus 2 for all the cards that are sitting here right now.
Linda S., so can you tell me again, why are we doing this?
Okay, so the ultimate goal, guys, is to predict what cards will come out next. So the higher the positive count, so let's say you're counting in your head, the higher the count is. Let's say it's like a plus 10. The more chances that you're going to get a king or an ace or a blackjack to come out. I'm trying to find one. Bloody hell.
Yeah, those are all of them.
Yeah. So the higher the positive count is in your head, the more chances you're going to get these negative cards. That means these cards haven't been seen yet. We keep seeing all these low cards, which are worth plus 1s. So if I'm at a plus 10, I've seen a lot of low cards. And that's telling me that there's a lot of jacks, queens, kings left in the deck.
So
I have more chances of getting a blackjack.
Right. So, but you do have to be careful because the blackjack could land in the dealer's hands.
Right. So when it's good for you, it's good for everybody.
Yeah. So to answer your guys' question, it's better when the count is high.
Yes.
In order to start betting higher amounts, because then you know the higher cards, the face cards, are going to come out, and the possibility of a blackjack coming out is greater. You're going to spill your beer. So, does that make sense?
Okay. Now.
Crystal, what's an ace worth? I missed that part.
Minus 1. Minus 1. Okay. All the high cards, 10, jack, queen, king, ace, those are all minus 1s. And then 2 through 6 is +1.
Mercy wants to know, so are we counting the dealer's cards? Good question.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Count everybody's at the
Everybody's
table.
cards.
So you're going to see, let's say people get hands at the table. We'll do it. Can you see these?
So Joel says, the higher the count, the less likely you should take a hit if you have more than an 11 then. Okay, so to answer your question, okay, Joel,
no.
let me answer it.
Right. Can you see these now?
Yes. Okay, so Joel, this is where I have this like argument in my head. Okay, because I said, well, what is the point of counting cards if, let's say, you know the count is high, you get dealt a 12, you know for sure these next cards coming out are going to be high cards. So obviously, if you take a card, you're risking busting out, right? So, but the minute you start like standing at a 12 against a dealer's, let's say, face card or a dealer's 9, it might send a warning off to the pit boss. Like, wait, why is this person standing on a 12 or a 13 against the dealer's higher cards when basic strategy says you should hit? Then you might cause attention to yourself. But Hog and I, we're red chippers. That means we always play with red chips, which means we don't come to the table with a lot of money. So we're not a big threat versus someone who comes and sits at the table with a bunch of green chips and black chips, and then they start upping their bets at, you know, the right moment, and then start staying at a lower hand when they should be hitting. So I'm torn about that.
We haven't discussed that. That's called deviations. And again, that's somebody that's a professional will study a table, a chart, just like basic strategy of things called deviations, when you should stand on your 15s and when you shouldn't. But we're not going to go over that.
That's advanced.
That's more advanced. That's more memorizing, and we're not going to do that. We don't do that. We're not professionals.
Steve Reeves says, absolutely love your videos. Glad you're staying sober, 2 cent, and allowing Hog to drink responsibly. Thank you for your videos. Thank you so much for watching, Steve. We really appreciate that. Yeah, it's second nature to me now not to drink. And really, I thought it was going to be a lot harder for me to quit, but it only took me maybe a couple months to 6 months to really feel comfortable in my own skin again as far as socializing, being out and about without drinking. But I threw myself out there and I survived, so.
Yeah. Okay, so here we have, let's say you're at a table and you see people getting dealt cards.
What's up, Joey Short Pants? He says you guys should make a red chipper t-shirt. I'd buy one.
Yeah, we will.
Kathy Grant says we are at +1 now, right?
Okay, so good job. At least we have one pupil that's actually focused on the goddamn assignment. Kathy is correct. Okay, this is a +1. This is neutral, so that's +1. These two, I don't even see anymore because they both cancel each other out. +1, -1, so that's 0. This is another +1. The 8 doesn't count for anything, so that's +2. And the dealer has a +1. So we're actually at +3. At least Kathy was trying.
Nice try.
But she was wrong. But at least she had focus.
Pop-Up Fishing says, yeah, someone needs to be able to bail Hog out. Daniel says, I haven't drank in close to 5 years. Congratulations, Daniel. Epic Esquire says, the illustrious 18. 18 of the most important deviations.
Yes.
And Joel,
good job, Epic.
Joel says, if the count is high and I stand on a 12, I have a higher probability of getting my kneecaps broken in an alley. Gotcha.
All right.
Yes.
So, Kathy, looking at this, again, this is a +3. So again, don't start counting when you see the cards being dealt. Wait until everything's out on the table. It's so much easier, especially when you have a chance to just cancel things out. Okay? So like these two just cancel out. It makes it a lot easier.
Well, now, wait a minute. It depends. It just might be easier a different way. Oh,
it's not.
Okay.
Now, so let's say it's a +3, right? Let's say it's a +3. Count. Because we got this one, +1, That's 0, plus 1, and plus 1. That's plus 3.
Because these don't count. These are zeros.
Right. And this is negative, positive. So it's a plus 3. We're just going to pretend nobody hits or anything. That wouldn't really happen, but let's just see what the dealer has. So let's say the dealer turns over their card. That's when you're going to calculate in your head what they really have. So that's another positive card.
So the count is at plus 4.
And then they're going to get another card. That's a high card. So that's a negative 1. So that's plus 3. And then they're going to hit again. That's a high card. So that's plus 4. Oh, they wouldn't have got another card.
Well, let's
that was an 18.
Let's pretend they stand, right?
Yeah.
So you know that the count is at a plus 4. So when the dealer takes all these cards away, there's a slightly higher chance of the next set of cards that come out to be higher face cards. Because, I mean, you could also do the 2 cent way. Sometimes
don't do that.
Wait, stop interrupting me.
Do it right.
Sometimes maybe there might be people that want to do it my way.
No.
Okay?
But that's not
some of us,
good math.
Just like some of our students are not college bound, they are not college ready, and they are not college material, and we have to be honest with them, right? There are some people out there that aren't going to do the math, especially if they start drinking.
Then they shouldn't be doing this.
Because drinking heavily is frowned upon if you're going to be counting, because that's going to go all out the window, right? But you might want to have a drink in front of you to pretend you're not serious about the game or whatever. But what I do is, like, if I saw this, you know, after I got tired of counting or whatever, or maybe I lost track of the count, you know, sometimes I just gauge it. I'm like, oh, crap, there's a lot of low cards on the table. Well, duh, next few cards that are going to be dealt are more than likely going to be higher cards. So sometimes, you know, I luck out and I'll, like, drop in like a bomb. I'll drop in like a high bet and then, bam, I win.
None of that matters until we get back to what we started with, which was penetration. Okay, so what we just did here, we call that true count. We call that running count. That's the running count is plus 4. Like right now at the table, that's called the running count. That means like as of this moment, that's what the cards are telling me it's at, plus 4. But the true count is different. The true count, you need to see how many decks are left in the shoe. And you need to divide the running count by how many decks are left in the shoe. Now we're going to lose people because they're going to say, oh, God damn it, I have to divide now. Screw this. I want to drink, and I don't want to do this anymore. But really, you're just dividing by like 1 or 2 decks. It just depends on how many decks are left in the shoe. And you have to start practicing, looking at cards, getting an idea of like what is 2 decks, what is 1 deck, what is 4 decks.
What's up, Adam? Hey, Vegas people. Just got home and watching now. Kathy Grant. Okay, I'm trying to be a SWAT?
A SWAT.
Got it. Sin City Nerds. Hey, Adam. John Kelly. I'm a table virgin. I only played slots. I think after this stream, I will lose my table virginity in May.
Yes, do it. It's so much funner. And the odds, even if you're not doing what we're showing you today.
Bomb Spit says, for the love of God, will someone double down on that 11?
Okay, let's test everybody.
Daniel says, calculus. Sweet.
Let's test.
What's up, Matrix? I think I need a drink to understand
Holy,
this.
what the... Wait, this
See?
is...
What did I tell you?
Oh, this is my other deck. No,
never
okay,
mind.
wait. I didn't shuffle these. Hold on. Let me shuffle. And let's test everybody. Yeah, do you see all those high cards coming out? That sucked.
Hard 6 coming out.
Hard 6. Oh, that's the other thing, guys. If you're getting a really negative count straight off the bat, that's your signal to sit out, not play it, don't do anything, go to another table, go to another casino, because the chances of you losing are much higher. That means the dealer has more chance of making hands when they get like a 6 or a 3 or a 2.
Joey Shortpants says, I'll just bring a Sharpie and keep count on my drink napkin.
Yeah. Try it out. Let's see what happens.
Sin City Nerd says, okay, we are going to play some blackjack, and I don't think they will allow me to watch this and play. All right, Sin City Nerds. So, guys,
all right, good luck,
for the rest of you guys that are
positive vibes.
Yeah, the rest of you guys that are on our stream right now that are watching and you have not subscribed to Sin City Nerds, please do yourselves a favor. Subscribe to their channel. They're newbies onto the vlogging scene, and they're great. Truly genuine, fun people. Check them out. And we look forward to meeting them in March. We look forward to seeing you guys. Good luck at the tables.
Okay, who can tell me what the count is at this current moment? Just looking at these cards right here, what would the count be?
+2, says Ashley Grant.
No, try again. Take it back.
Joel and Jim Jam say 0.
Yes! Star pupils. Kathy, move to the back of the class.
That was Ashley.
Oh, Ashley. You're coming to tutoring.
Sin City Nurses, thanks, 2 Cent. We can't wait to meet you guys as well. Steve Reeve says, you guys make your videos so entertaining. Great music, editing, and unique spots. I visit Vegas 3 to 5 times a year, and your point of view have given me new sights. Thanks again, Steve.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching, and I'm glad that you think that our point of view is interesting, and we hope it's unique and it continues to be that way.
Okay, can we please educate Ash as to why this is not 3?
Kathy, you made her cry. She's like, boo-hoo, I didn't even answer. It was Ashley.
Ashley, sorry. Okay.
Daniel says 28 plus a king and queen.
God damn it, people. Focus. All right. Here's, again, a -1 and a +1. They cancel each other out. So this is 0. You're not seeing anything here. That's a 0. These are both high cards, so those are both -1s. So that's -2. This is a positive and a neutral. So that's +1 plus -2. That means we're at -1. And then this is another +1 plus a -1. They cancel each other out, so we're at 0. Now, once you start getting better, your brain's going to look at these two and these two and just cancel. They're gone. They just dissolve into each other. Because this is -2, this is +2. Boom, gone. The 8 doesn't count for anything. Does that make sense, Ash?
PJ Slot says, when do I get paid?
God damn it, people. You got to put work in. I have a feeling we're dealing with pure slot people and they just want to hit a button.
All right, does everybody want me to test Hog? Let me test Hog's count.
I need another beer.
Shall we do that?
I need another bloody beer.
Okay, so when Hog gets back with his beer,
I'll do it right now.
No, I'm going to
flip
test
them
you.
over.
Wait, I'm going to test you.
What does it matter if you flip and I flip? Because then I gotta move and then read those.
See, he just
I'm not gonna.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
This is the way it's gonna play.
Old school.
Look, cancel each other out. 0. Cancel each other out. 0. The count here is 0. That's enough of a test for Hog. This is 0, right? These two are zeros. 0. Check it. Check the math, people. That's a 0.
Thanks, Joey, for subscribing to Sin City Nerds. They have great videos. Hidden Jackpots, he says he's a slot guy.
Awesome. Okay, so anybody not seeing that, that's a 0.
Daniel says, I literally play every game, table, slots, and mostly poker.
Awesome. I have no clue about poker.
I get so lost when I hear the
I don't know the
lingo.
rules. I don't know the hands. And I feel like everybody else has been studying it for so long that I would, if I start now.
Good question.
Well,
479 Berserker. Can you gain advantage in single deck blackjack by counting? Single deck.
Yeah. So that then you don't have to divide. If you're playing single deck blackjack, there wouldn't be anything to divide with, and whatever the count is in your head, that's the actual true count, which is cool. But you have to learn basic strategy for single deck, which is different than double deck. or 6 deck.
Yeah, so there are different strategies for
Yeah.
basic strategies for single deck games.
So
And
that was a 0. That's a +1.
Crystal says new drinking game. Drink every time Hog says God damn it.
God damn it! Class, let's hold it together now. Okay, so we're going to test everybody with real world Las Vegas gaming. But I need a beer first. So go ahead and you can point the camera back to yourself, 2 cents.
Oh, I can now?
Yes.
Oh.
Right now.
Lucky me.
Talk to them. Let me get a new beer. Let me go to the restroom real quick.
Oh, he's gonna drop a deposit.
No, I gotta pee.
He's gonna. Oh, who's keeping track of the pee counter? All right. So, is there anybody out there that's more confused than they were at the beginning of this live stream? Daniel says, not true, Hog. Poker is plenty juicy at the low stakes. Every time I watch vloggers that that are like mainly like poker players, I get so confused with the lingo. Like, I don't know what any of it means. So I feel like there's a lot of rules to it to learn. I don't know. Ashley, what game is this? It's called Penetration. Jim Jam, so really didn't know different strategy for single deck. Yeah, there's different strategy for single deck games. There's different strategy for even 2 deck games versus 6 deck games. So we have not studied single deck basic strategy. I think Hog has studied a little bit into double deck strategy, basic strategy, but I know I haven't. So I just know like the basic strategy that most, I guess, blackjack players might know, because, you know, most shoes in Vegas, you'll find more 6 deck, 8 deck shoe games, in my opinion. Daniel Van said a high count in single deck means bet huge. Yes, I agree. Joel, bathroom counter, +1. Thanks, Joel. Joey, I don't know what kind of beer he got. I don't know what kind of beer he's getting. Bruno is on the couch. He didn't have a very good night last night. He threw up like a couple of times. Kathy, getting there slowly, need to practice. It's helping. Johnny, you're afraid to say yes. We just threw a lot of information out there. Bomb Spit, serious question. What number count is when you should take action? 3, 7, 11? That is a good question. So if you're not as far as looking at deviation or whatever, and you're just using the running count, meaning whatever's dealt in front of you, and you're not even paying attention to how many decks of cards are left in the shoe. I might up my bet $5 if the count is like at a +2, +3. That's what I do. Hog might do it differently. If it's like +7, anything higher than that, yeah, I'm at least doubling my bet for sure. Yeah. Hog says double digits is probably the best. But like he said, like if you're sitting at a table and the count never gets past a certain amount, or it seems it's just consistently negative, and you're getting close to that cut card where they're going to remove the shoe and put in a new one or whatever, or reshuffle, yeah, just stop. Like if the count's like at a negative anything really for too long, yeah, just, you know, pretend you have to go pee or
get a text.
Or I got a text, excuse me, I'm gonna excuse myself from the table. Hog does that a lot. I usually write it out. Ugh. Which vanilla is sometimes not good for me because what happened to we froze.
Well, We're there.
Look, we froze.
I know. But
It's choppy. Did this stream get choppy on you guys?
it got choppy.
Yeah, you were questioning me on it.
I know, but there's nothing you can do. Choppy is choppy. What are you gonna do about it?
This is a bad Sunday, guys.
It happens. It gets choppy.
Jim,
Know about like money management, like when to double, when to triple. You might want to Google Kelly Criterion, Kelly, Kelly Criterion, and there's like a Kelly betting strategy. Like depending on what the count is, that's how much you go up. Again, 2 cent is like
what happens most of the
check
time?
the footage. Check the footage. Gregory, what's up?
The count.
No, I would stick with practicing at home with a deck. Again, a deck of cards. Not count anything at a real table.
What's up, Gregory?
Take your deck of cards, and again, just constantly flip them over, and in your brain, what does that count? Get through those deck of cards. It should always, whatever you do, it should always add up to 0. So by the time you get to the end, it should be 0. Keep doing it until you get more accurate every single time. If you're on a flight to Vegas, bring a deck of cards with you. It's perfect. Just flip them over and over and over and over until you start getting it. But you'll see, once the cards are all laid out on the table, you'll start getting better at just canceling things out. And the other thing is, in your brain, like if you're counting in your brain, like this 5 is a +1 and the 7 is neutral. Get used to having that little voice in your head, not say +1. Either you can switch it in your brain to say P1 or 1, just a 1. Don't say negative for the negative count in your head. I'll try to find a negative card here.
There.
This one. So like this is -2, but the time it takes your brain to say the word negative, you're wasting time. So you just put an N, N1, N2. It's faster that way. So your brain thinks faster if you just switch things to like N1, N2, N3.
Jim Jam says getting choppy again. Thanks, guys, but have to go now. Have a great day and hope Bruno gets better. Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Thanks for joining us, Jim Jams. Joel says, give Bruno plain cooked hamburger and rice. That's what we do when our dog is sick. Vet told me to. Hope he gets better. Yeah, we need to do
sounds
something.
about right.
I mean, he's feeling a lot better,
Yeah, I think it's better
right now. I think he's just tired. Breaking up a bit again.
Right now, ours. Oh yeah.
No, it is.
Yeah.
All right. The worst of it is over, Kathy. Just a tad bit windy now. Thanks, though. Oh, your guys' weather, huh?
Chico's! If you haven't
Chico's?
seen Chico's Donuts, he spots some aliens. You betcha. You betcha he does.
He says -4 equals 2 drinks, plus 2 equals 4 drinks, divided by pi.
And that's his hangover.
667.
You betcha. You betcha. Check out Chico's Donuts.
Leave a
You
comment.
might laugh. Say hi to Billy.
Leave a comment.
Say hi to Billy.
Norman and Rita make an
Norman
appearance.
and Rita are here teaching you how to count those cards.
Bruget
Matt
also
Bruget.
makes an appearance.
Okay, so let's do
I'm with Chico, says Joel. Alice in Casino Land. Aw, poor Bruno. My Lucy has been throwing up a lot too lately. Yeah. I hope Lucy begins to feel better. So basically, Joey says, running count divided by the number of decks times the number of jacks and codes.
Oh, God damn it. Yeah.
This has been a good class.
Yeah,
I like that they've been giving the teacher a hard
funny.
time.
Yeah, they're
It
real
is,
funny.
it's pretty realistic. It's pretty much what we've got going on.
You're going to see our screen get crazy right now.
Oh, what? I don't know what you're doing.
Okay, we're going to quiz them.
Okay. And we're using
the slot lady because she is allowed to film her blackjack
Play at El Cortez.
At El Cortez.
Which we would love to do one
That would
day.
be a dream.
That's our dream, to be able to record our play, like legally. Class of D-Gens, Kathy says.
Yay, tests. Okay.
Gregory, 2 weeks from today, till Vegas, I will try to apply what I learned in Hog's class in Vegas.
Oh, God. Okay, again, study like crazy.
Joel says she needs your class.
People yell at her all the time on these things. But she's doing her thing, man. She got it down as far as the vlogging stuff goes. All right.
Yeah, she's obviously doing something, right?
So what we're going to do, we're going to watch as she's playing, and then we're going to ask somebody what the count is.
I'm going to be playing Double Deck Blackjack today, and I'm going to be buying in for $1,000. So let's just go ahead and get started. Starting out with $50 bets.
Are you allowed to use her footage?
On the sides.
You are?
Of course.
Right.
I don't know about
2
that.
cent? 2 cent?
SNS says, I think she has a monopoly on recording at El Cortez, yes. The king and queen of Fremont needs to move in.
Well, we're going to go ask, but 2 cent gets so nervous about every little thing.
No. Just
Okay.
don't approach the
2 cent yells at
person
me
with
for
a camera in their
filming
face.
more than security yells at me for filming. Can we continue with the test,
ahead,
please?
go.
Thank you. All right, here we go, guys.
No, Ian, she is not subscribed.
She's not a subscriber. I don't know why.
Yeah.
So let's look at real table
Blackjack.
action right here.
7.
Let me pause it.
Epic.
Ash, what's the count? Let's see if Ash responds.
Epic says, what about the Duke of Fremont?
I saw a guy take a dookie on Fremont.
Oh, God, yeah. That was crazy. So, Ashley, this one's for you. What is the count? Ash. Is Kathy distracting you
I think
again?
Ash is like moved to the very last desk in the class, in the very back.
He's
And
actually
he's hoping we don't see him.
No, he's actually at the principal's office right now.
Ugh. Okay, let's just go with Daniel because Daniel's GT.
Oh,
He's putting the guest in. Okay.
yes.
Okay, the class looks good.
Bombs bets N1.
Yeah, Bonfit's got the extra credit. Holy shit. Using N.
All right, so
Yes.
yes, all of you are correct except for
Good job.
SNS slot.
What did SNS say?
Zero.
Zero.
And
Okay.
Steph.
All right, so let's figure out why. I wonder if they can see my mouse on here. The 9 is neutral. Doesn't count for anything. The 7 is neutral. Doesn't count for anything. And the king is a -1. So we're looking at -1.
They could see your mouse.
Okay, so the king is -1. So this is correct.
Cinnamon, hello. She says, stupid YouTube didn't notify me.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, that
What's up,
happens to
Cinnamon?
us too sometimes.
We're just going over counting. Blackjack counting cards.
Oh, SNS says, thought dealer had a 4.
Oh, no. Dealer has a 9. So that's why.
Mhm.
So, yeah. Dealer has a 9. That's neutral. 7, 8, 9 don't count. And the king is a -1. So we're looking at a -1. Now, that is the running count. The true count, we got to look back at the shoe here and divide by how many decks are left in the shoe. This is double deck blackjack, so there's probably still a whole other deck in there. So -1 divided by 1, we're just going to say we're still at 0. This is not horrible, but this is not good. We're going to just say for now we're
It's
at 0.
7, 8, 9. Yes, Joel. Yeah. 7, 8, 9 is our neutral cards.
Okay,
They don't count for anything.
let's
Ash,
move.
I'm right. I want to go to the top of the class.
Okay, let's move on.
Cinnamon says counting. Math is hard, especially if drinks are involved.
Cinnamon, it's just -1s and +1s. Okay, here we go.
Oh crap! No wonder I've been messed up.
Okay, so you're gonna sorry, as a pupil, you're going to look at that other 9 that came out and realize that that doesn't count for anything. So that's neutral. So we're still looking at minus 1 on the screen. It doesn't really count for anything. That's minus 1. Okay. So the running count as of right now is minus 1. The true count, we still got another deck in the shoe. So we're going to just say the true count is 0, not a big deal.
Alright, same thing. Oh, another.
Okay, so notice I don't start counting until I see all the cards on the table. You got to take that minus 1 from before and add it to whatever you see here. Now, it's super easy because these two cancel each other out. That's a plus 1 and a minus 1, so I don't even have to worry about counting that. So I still have that negative 1 in my mind, and the dealer has a negative card outside. So it's potentially negative 2, but we don't know. We don't even have to worry until the dealer flips that card over.
So yeah, Daniel. Yeah.
They're just checking to see if they have blackjack.
They're all correct. They're all.
She took a hit, right? So we were at negative 1. The 4 and the king cancel. That's a positive 1, right?
But it cancels with that queen.
It goes to 0.
Because the dealer's showing a queen.
Let's see. Okay. We're at minus 2.
Minus 1.
Well, we were at negative 1.
Oh, right, from before.
We were at negative 1. Then we added a card, which is a positive. That makes us 0. These two are the only cards left to count in our brain, and that's minus 1, or N1, N1. So we're at minus 2, or N2. Don't listen to 2 Cent because she's...
No, I forgot that we were...
this.
I forgot that we were carrying over the count from the last
You
hand.
always carry the count
I
over.
know, but some of these people don't know that.
Well, Daniel knows because he got it.
Okay,
N2.
so anyway, Chico says, what happens when Joe Pesci walks up with a couple of big thugs? Is that a negative?
That's, I gotta cash out. Let me go to my car real quick. Okay, good job. Bombs Bits, N2. Great way to answer after somebody already gave the damn answer. Good job. Ian, you're wrong. Okay, we were at negative 1 before this hand was dealt. Okay, the 4 and the king don't count. A negative 1 plus a positive 1, which is this 5, brings us to 0. So now we're at 0. Now, once the dealer flips their cards over, you can start counting their hand. Those two are both negative cards, so we're at negative 2, or N2.
You guys just have to remember that you have to carry over the count from the last hand. So the last hand before this, when we first started it, this is barely the second hand we're showing you. The first hand, yeah, we ended with a negative 1. So sometimes it's easy to forget what the count was, especially since so much happens in between hands. People are getting paid. Waitresses are coming by asking you for drinks, hopefully.
Why didn't she win on the flush? I didn't even notice, actually. Did she win or did she not? I don't know. But those look like all the same. I don't know how that side bet is, but we never play these side bets. Side bets are usually bad to play unless you're playing the pot of gold free bet. Okay, so we have to remember the count is minus 2 or N2, negative 2, before these next cards come out. Obviously, the dealer's going to win. So now we'll watch the next cards coming out. Don't start freaking out. Don't start counting until you see every card on the table.
But we know we're ending at a negative 2 right now.
Negative 2.
So remember negative 2. Alice says, I get the concept. The hard part is not getting distracted. I forget to count from one hand to the next. LOL.
Negative 2.
So it was at negative 2.
Okay,
sometimes I hold my fingers out underneath the table. Like if I know it's a negative or a positive, whatever it is, I like hold out 2 fingers or under my sweater or something just so I don't forget.
Remember, you can take as long as you want to decide whether to hit or stay. So if you're looking at this 15 and like trying to decide whether to hit or stay, that's totally up to you. Don't let the dealer decide when you're going to hit or stay. You figure it out yourself.
Yeah, don't let the dealer rush you.
Okay, so again, this is a good thing for us if we're canceling, because a -1 and a +1 cancel each other out. So we were at -2 before. So right now, we're still at -2. I'm not looking at anything the dealer has right now. I'm going to wait until that dealer flips another card over, because maybe I can cancel. So I could care less what the dealer has right now. Right now, on my hand, the -2 from before,
Yes, that's
and
a
this
10.
0, we're at -2. We're still at -2. Again, I'm not counting what the dealer has right now. Okay, so then she's going to have to decide to take a card or not take a card. And basic strategy says to take a card against the 10. So she'll probably take a card. Okay, so -2 plus another -1. That's moving us to -3. So right now, with these cards right here, we're at a -3. And then the dealer flipped over a 7. You got to look really fast. But the dealer flipped over a 7 with a 10. So that's -4, because the 7 doesn't count and the 10 is a -1. So our count is -4. Does that make sense?
Chico says, wouldn't it be easier to count back from 24 for a single deck or 48 on a double deck? Just deduct as they flop?
No, because we're weighting the cards. We're giving the cards a weight with the 1s and the -1s. And the weight is telling us the chances or the probability of high cards coming out versus low cards. And what we want, ultimately, if we're playing a good table that pays 3-2, is to up our bet as soon as the count gets high enough, because we're hoping we get a blackjack and the dealer doesn't. Okay, so now we're going to test everybody. The count is -4. I'm not going to say what the count is this time. I'm not going to say what the cards are. The count is -4. Let's see when these cards come out. If you guys can guess.
Hold on. L&D wants to know, just curious, where did the name Hog and 2 Cent come from? Hog, because of his last name. His friend since elementary, right?
Yeah.
They just started calling him Hog in lieu of his last name. And 2 Cent, I was dubbed 2 Cent by one of his friends, who is now one of my friends, because our friends, for the most part, are married, but sometimes I find myself being the only woman whenever they come out and hang out, whether the wives stay at home or off doing something else. And so I find myself always putting in my 2 cents, like giving the woman's perspective, you know? And so one of our friends, David, just started dubbing me 2 Cent. So that's how I got my name. Kathy says, coming up on 2 hours, need to pee.
You should know the count when you go pee. It's -4.
All right, so it's -4. That's where we left off.
Okay, let's test
it continues. Everybody. We're not going to say anything. We're just going to let it play in real time.
All right, here we go.
Nice.
All right, what's the count, guys? Later, PJ. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks, PJ.
Subscribe to PJ's channel if you haven't already.
Oh, yeah. Subscribe.
Oh, God. Mark fell asleep.
Hi, Mark. Yeah.
Good job,
Good job,
Alice.
everybody.
Alice wins.
Well, why? Because she was the first one?
Yes.
Okay.
-3.
Everybody's correct.
Good job, you guys. Super good job.
Guys, I'm
Holy
sure
crap,
all
they're
of
getting
you that are on here watching us right now, currently, all 32 of you, I'm sure you're all already subscribed to PJ Slots, but if by chance you're not, please subscribe to PJ Slots. We also have Pennies for Vegas. Subscribe to him. L&D Adventures, Alice in Casino Land, Bomb Spits. We already shouted out Sin City Nerds, but yeah, we've got several Vegas vloggers on here. Check them all out. Again, Alice in Casino Land, Bomb Spits, L&D Adventures, Pennies for Vegas, and PJ Slots.
All right.
Am I missing anybody?
I think that's everybody that's on here.
Yeah.
And Chico's.
Chico's Donuts. How could I
If you haven't
forget?
seen Chico's,
go and watch his videos. Leave a
got-
comment.
yeah, leave a comment, subscribe, smash that like button. Smash it, smash it.
Smash it.
Okay, here we go. Count is -3. Good job, guys. -3.
Bus.
Vegas, baby. Hashtag I'm with Chico.
Can you see
I like
that?
that.
There's a 4 there, and there's a 3. Okay, so what's the count right now?
Are you just rewatching it? Did you just hit play?
Oh,
on
I
it?
don't know. Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah. Bombs Bits. Chico doing a live stream next Sunday on Snap.
Good job.
He's nursing a hangover in his hotel room. Definitely.
-1. Good job, guys.
Oh my goodness.
They saw the 4.
Yeah, they saw it. They got it. Good job.
One
Good
every
job.
time.
Steph, -2.
Steph messed up. Okay, -1. All right. What do we got here, guys?
We're carrying over a -1 from the last hand. Jonathan!
Ah,
Thank
John!
you, Jonathan.
Dude, we totally appreciate it. You're number 1, John. Always. I can't believe you lost the
You are
money clip.
amazing. Yeah, Jonathan.
We're going to have to get him another one.
Yeah, we're going to have to get you a replacement.
Jesus.
But hey, you won, though. So that was cool.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jonathan. We totally appreciate it.
Oh, crap.
Joel, I want a money clip then. LOL. -2 says Joel.
Uh-oh. No.
Daniel says 0. Kathy says
Oh,
-1.
God damn it,
All right, so we've
people.
got different counts.
Okay. We got different counts.
We started with a -1.
Did
We
we?
rolled over, yes. -1.
Oh, we did?
Yes. So the 3 and the ace cancel out. The 5 is a +1. So it is a 0. Daniel and Bomb Spits were correct.
Well, we haven't seen
So
what the-
far, so far, they're correct.
All right.
That's what
all
you
right.
have showing.
All right. Let's keep going.
Yeah, you should have kept going until the end
All
of the
right.
play.
We'll do it today.
Pretty sure that's a double. Come on.
Let's
So-
try it to the end of the
It
play.
is at a 0. Now it's at...
Okay. It was at 0, and now?
Now what is it? L&D crap, LOL. Joel said, like I said, 0. All right, so it was at a 0 before that ace and queen flipped over.
Yeah, these
What
are
is
the
it
new
now?
cards right here.
Now that there's an ace and a queen on the table, what's the count?
Good.
Yes, Alice,
Alice,
-2.
Minus
Yes.
2. Good, good,
Come
good.
on, bus.
Dealer has to take another card. That card is neutral. So we're still at -2.
Yeah. Ian says Pete +2.
No, Ian. Ian O'Reilly, how drunk are you, sir?
It's late. It's late over
It's
here.
late.
In his defense.
I get it. It's late. It's -2, guys. We're at this 5.
Okay, Kathy says, I'm confused as to when we count the dealer's
Oh,
cards.
okay.
Okay. Hog is holding off on counting the dealer's cards until after the player has already hit and stood. Then he goes and counts the dealer's cards. Me, I'm counting them as they're shown. Like I'm already doing it. So you just have to decide when you want to count them. Do you want to count them after the players have played their hands and then start counting the dealer's cards when the dealer starts playing his own hand? It's up to you, really.
All right.
Joel, patio furniture.
Patio furniture.
Again, Jonathan X, thank you so much
Yeah,
for
Jonathan,
that
we
super
totally
chat.
appreciate
we
the
really
super chats.
appreciate it.
Jonathan, you're going to be on the wheel anyway for the next giveaway.
Yeah.
Anybody that gives us super chats, you know you're on the wheel for the money clips. We're going to do a giveaway of all the super chat people.
We probably will do that when we hit 1,500.
Yeah, we'll do it at 1,500. We'll give away the money clips.
And then we'll also do the
Even if you-
subscriber
Yeah.
wheel
Yeah,
and
we'll do-
blackjacking.
Right.
So maybe you can apply your newly learned skills to that blackjack game.
Maybe. Yeah, if it works for you, Daniel, do whatever you think works the best for you, because that's going to help you out the most.
Oh, Jonathan, thank you so much.
Yeah, we totally appreciate it.
No, the least we could do for you guys is give back in any way we can.
We're trying to give you that edge. All right, so let's try again.
Alice is right, but this is one-on-one. It gets crazy with 6 people playing. It totally does.
But the more you practice with a single deck at home, Alice, the easier it's going to get. Just start flipping the cards over and tell yourself what the count is. Again, it should always equal up to 0. So if you're doing it right, you should get to 0 at the end. If you have a +1 and you have one more card in your deck to flip over at home, you know that other card that you're about to flip over has to be a high card, like a negative card. You're going to know because it has to add up to 0.
L&D says, Lisa says, Hog is funny, loves his personality, and also we love when 2 Cent dances. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Bombspit says, we will do this counting thing the next continuous shuffle machine we play. No! No! Stay away from those.
They said that on purpose.
Mercy says, do you decide whether to hit or stay based on counting?
You do.
Or the usual blackjack rules?
But that's more advanced, and we stick with the blackjack rules.
Yeah, if you're new to playing blackjack, stick to basic strategy. Once you feel comfortable and you know those rules forward and backwards, then delve into the counting and give it a try. Daniel says, once they are removed from the deck, they count towards total.
Yeah.
There was something else.
Again, blackjack is the only game in a casino where you can get information about the odds for the next round that's coming out, which is why blackjack is an awesome game to learn.
Joey, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for joining us on our live stream.
Joey Short Pants. Appreciate the support.
Have a wonderful Sunday, and we'll see you next time.
Okay, so I'm going to let it run until everything's played out, and then we'll ask you guys what the count is.
But going back to Alice in Casino Land's comment about
Sin!
I have no clue what's going on with counting, but I'm so entertained.
Sin, we're going to take you to the table when we see you in March.
Cinnamon, you're going to get a personal one-on-one instruction.
I hope we don't lose.
At the table. But thank you so much,
you.
Cinnamon.
We appreciate
you really didn't have
Cinnamon, you're on the wheel for the money clip.
Travels with Tim Johnson. I'm always intimidated by tables, but did Luxor match plays on blackjack and won 5 hands in a row.
Good job.
So blackjack can be fun. Yes. We agree
and
with him.
It's everybody against the dealer.
Yeah.
Which makes it really fun because you all start to talk and everybody's like trying to beat the dealer, and it's fun. It turns out to be really fun.
Yeah, you're cheering on for everybody, for each other. But yes, going back to what Alice said, yes, it's very different when it's one-on-one versus 6 players, a full table. So I'm still not at the point where I can keep track of my count for very long. So once it gets to like 6 players at the table, I just kind of judge it based on how many low cards have been laid out.
People do that.
How many high cards have been laid out. I just kind of guesstimate.
People literally say like out loud at the table, well, we just saw a lot of low cards, so I'm going to bet more the next hand because high cards are coming out. Yeah, there's a chance that will happen. And that's basically what counting cards is, but they're not using actual math. They're just randomly wishing for it to happen, which is cool. I mean, it makes it more fun. But yeah, you can literally say that out loud. Nobody's going to kick you out or anything like that.
So
there's a lot more to counting cards than what we just showed you.
So we basically just demonstrated a huge distraction. And Kathy says, where are we at on the count?
Good job. Daniel is my favorite pupil right now.
Oh, guys.
Daniel is #1 in my book. All right, we're going to go. Let's go all the way to the end of this deal and see if everybody knows what the count is.
So, yes, we're at -2.
We're at -2. Let's do it.
All right.
Joel says we're in this together.
Yep, we are.
Again, Cinnamon, thank you. Thank you, Jonathan. 479 Berserker says, do you think casinos will eventually fully switch to shuffling machines There's a casino next to me that has 4 tables. Only one uses a normal shoe.
That's horrible if they do that.
Yeah, I think it all depends on, like for Vegas, for instance. A lot of casinos downtown know the value of offering low table minimums and still offering hand shuffle games because they know that, they know that there's a group of travelers, Vegas visitors, if you will, that, don't like the way things are being run on the Strip as far as table games are concerned.
We invest a lot of time finding good games to play, and we'll drive or we'll go wherever we need to find a good game to play. Again, if we can find a good game to play, it gives us our bankroll, our money for playing slots later on in the trip. So we usually will do whatever we have to do to find a good game, and then we'll go back to the Strip to play slots or downtown. But right now, Daniel nailed it. The count is 0. The count would be 0.
Well, for sure, 479 Berserker, the continuous shuffling machines keeps those hands, the number of hands that the dealers deal, high.
Yeah.
And the casino wants that.
Well, you can't count a continuous shuffle machine.
Right.
Because the cards are constantly going back in and starting all over again. So it's no point playing those. So yeah, Daniel's on top. This is a 0. So now we're going to start with a 0. You got to start getting a little bit faster when you see these cards coming out. Again, the way you get faster is taking that deck at home and just start flipping those cards over. Okay. Let's try this again. We're at 0. Let's see who can get it. Okay, so we're starting at 0.
Double.
That's a double down situation.
Alright, pause it. Oh, well. Yeah, you can still see the
There was a 7 under her sleeve.
Or play it again?
Play it again?
Well, just play. No, just hit play.
And
then pause. Okay. So what's the count now? We started off with 0 before the cards were dealt. Travels with Tim Johnson says, if you hit blackjack on the first 2 cards dealt, isn't there a bonus paid out to you? Yeah, so if
yes.
When they're initially dealing out the cards and you do get blackjack, it depends on what the table pays out. Let's say you're betting $10 and the game pays 3-2, then you're going to win $10 plus $5. You win half of your bet pretty much, 3-2. If it's a 6-5 table, obviously on a $10 bet, you'll only win $2.50.
Way to come in after somebody answered it, Kathy. Good job.
L&D, how much does it cost for you to drive round trip to Vegas? To drive, we only fill the gas tank up. Well, Hog doesn't like the tank falling below a third.
Good job, guys. +1.
But we usually fill out. How many
times
do we fill up on the road? Like twice or 3?
Twice or 3, yeah.
Yeah, we usually fill up like twice while we're on the road. But like I said, we never let the needle go past half a tank. So it doesn't cost us much. Way cheaper than flying for sure. All it does is cost us time, really. Mercy, what do the circles say where she's placing the chips? Oh, one says flush plus, and the other one says super shot. Any pair pays 3-1. Those are side bets I'm not really familiar with since I don't play those. The only side bet I'll ever play is the pot of gold at the free bet blackjack game over at Golden Gate. Steph, yes, you finally got it right, Steph. Daniel says, plus you don't have to rent a car. Yeah, that's true. We have our own car when we do drive out there. And even if we do fly out there, there was maybe one a couple of times where we actually rented a car because we were going to be there for a while, like at least 6 days. Daniel says, cost us about $500 round trip to drive. Where are you driving from, Daniel? Alice, be right back. My brain hurts. I need wine. Yeah, we enjoy the drive. We really do. I mean, most of the drive is flat desert. But we have enough energy to do it. I think as we get older, we might plan like a stop in Phoenix, for example. Stay there overnight since it's our halfway point. Oh, so you drive from Iowa. Yeah, so it costs them $500 to drive to Vegas from Iowa.
Wow, that's a lot.
Round trip.
But we have a Mini.
Car, I mean, that's a long
pretty good
way.
gas mileage. But
yeah.
But it's totally worth it to find like other casinos that you're not, that you haven't been to in Vegas. There's like other things off strip that are really interesting and neat to see.
Yeah.
So it's fun to discover these other places, and the odds are like way better than the strip.
I agree, Daniel. For us,
even if you Uber.
Right, but I think for us, we've been there so many times now that we don't feel bad missing. Like when we go, sometimes there's been times we've only been to we'll only go to the strip once or maybe not at all, and we mainly stay downtown, or we've devoted a lot of our time to go. Are we still watching this, or are we gonna? Are you still?
Yeah, I want to do another one.
Yeah, so it doesn't bother us. Like, we feel like we didn't miss out on something. Like, Vegas is always there. It gives us a reason to go back. And I get it. A lot of you guys fly in. Maybe a lot of you guys don't rent cars. But you have to feel comfortable driving in a city you're not familiar with as far as driving. But I think that's why I do most of the driving, because I don't know, I usually do when we travel. But anyway,
well,
we understand how if you're new to Vegas and you haven't been going often, do all the touristy things first. Do the strip as,
Yeah, the journey is half the experience.
Yeah.
All right, we're at +1. Let's try this one more time, guys. See if you guys get it. And go.
Heck.
Kathy says, I need to use my phone for win slots event. Need to get my room for May. Gotta keep watching on TV. Still here though. No worries, Kathy.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Right,
I thought maybe I could show that.
Nice.
There we go. All right.
Pause that. Let me pause it.
So we were at +1. Ooh.
All right, so we were at +1.
Mm-hmm.
So where are we at now, guys? Daniel says +2. Joel says +2.
Good job, guys.
Yes.
This 4 and this queen, we don't even look at anymore because they cancel each other out. The 6 gives us a +1. So +1 plus a +1 is +2. This 4 and this queen cancel each other out, so we don't even look at those. So we're at +2.
Because that 8 doesn't
8
count.
is neutral.
Neutral. So
we're
these
always
cancel out. These 2 cancel out. That doesn't count. So
we're at +2.
+2.
So that's why 2 Cent doesn't understand. Like, it's better to see the cards once they're laid out instead of counting right away, because it makes it so much easier to look, oh, this cancels out. Or I could even look across the table, like this 6 and that queen cancel each other out. And there's nothing I have to add in my brain because they canceled each other out. If there wasn't another queen and a 4 here.
Yeah.
It's just easier to cancel things out than it is to start counting in your head one by one. Let's do it one more time.
One more, and then I think we're...
So I can pause it at the right spot.
I'm going to wrap it up.
Yep.
Come on, baby. Big
Keep
blackjack.
staring at 0. We were at
2.
No, I keep starting at 0. We were at -1. Never look at 7, 8, or 9, 2 cent. Come on.
Right. Exactly 2 cents.
Oh, it's all my fault now.
All right.
Now I'm
just
loser.
curious to know if anybody knows what the count is right now. Just curious. See if anybody gets it.
All right, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Who is that?
479 Berserker. 0. Yeah.
Good job. Good job, you guys.
So Travels with Tim Johnson says, longest Vegas trip you've both done. Longest so far for sure was, I think it was the trip where we flew in and flew out when we stayed at Polo Inn. 6 days. I mean, 6 nights, 7 days for sure. But I think that trip we did 7 nights maybe. This was back in April of 2018 when we stayed at the Polo Inn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was our first trip. It was actually our first Vegas vlog. So if you go back to our April 2008 trip, we flew in. We got the hookup from my mom. She's got a timeshare thing, and she told us, she was going to lose it if we didn't use it. So we flew on points that she hooked us up on too. So flying was free. The staying at Polo Inn was free. And then that was the one trip where I tripled my bankroll. And so that was an awesome, awesome, awesome trip. So if you guys didn't see it, it's our very first Vegas vlog. So April 2018. So excuse quality.
I like it having, I like being there at least a week.
Yes, Dave.
Gives us
Steph,
enough time.
Tales from the toilet, right?
Tales from the toilet. Yeah. I think it's coming back in March.
We're bringing it back. He's bringing it back.
And I have a toilet vlog coming.
Yeah.
That hopefully we'll get to do a podcast about.
And we know L&D. We know that, you guys want to do go ahead and do the women's restrooms, because us women want to know where the best restrooms are at.
That's not L&D.
Oh, wasn't L&D?
No, that was Bomb Spit.
Oh, Bomb Spits. Sorry, Bomb Spits. That'd be interesting to see. I would like to know.
From the toilet. Again, everybody that super chatted, we're gonna put you on a wheel as soon as we hit 1,500. We'll do our giveaway. We're going to put you on the wheel for the money clips. Yeah. We know Jonathan X got a hand pay with a money clip. We know Sin City Nerds got a hand pay with a money clip.
Gibbs.
We got Gibbs that won. She didn't get a hand pay, but she won with a money clip.
Yeah.
There was somebody else.
Shoot. Not Anthony, right?
No, we don't know about Anthony yet. But we will. Yeah, I forgot who it was. Somebody else did well.
Yeah.
With the money clip. I did well in Vegas with the money clip. 2 cent. She didn't have one. So far, they're good luck.
Yeah. Before we wrap things up, our next trip to Vegas will be March. We arrive March 15th. We're staying at the Rio the first night, based on the Wheel of Misfortune. Chose that first night for us, and then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, 16th, 17th, and 18th, we're staying at the Cosmo. We got a deal there, and it's a good deal considering it's March Madness week and a blackout.
Yes.
And then
money clip, guaranteed win.
Don't mark his words. And then after we leave the Cosmo, then we end up staying at the Plaza the 19th, 20th, 21st, and then we leave back home on the 22nd.
Oh, John Kelly.
Thank you so much.
John Kelly,
totally.
I'm pretty sure you're getting one.
I've got Bruno in my arms, but
yeah,
you're
getting one.
Thank
Daniel, prize pupil, you're awesome. I'm pretty sure you're
I
going to
didn't know
win.
that popped up.
I know, because we're using a different format, a platform this time.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah,
we have a zombie.
We got a bloody subscriber. That would be cool, too.
That was neat.
But yeah, thank you so much. Steph's Vegas experience. I want a DJ and cash so bad. Can you buy them? Man, it's really hard to like, because we have to like ship them out and pay for them. It's so much easier if you just donate even $1. We'll put you on the wheel, and then you can win one. It's just we don't have a store like front website.
We're not there yet.
So I don't know. Like, I mean, it could flat out charge you, but I feel weird charging people money for things.
I think the cost
it's just
of a
better
money
when you
clip
win
is
one.
too much. It's better if you just
Oh
try to
my
win
God.
them. Mercy. Thanks for taking the time out to teach us. Thank you so much, Mercy. That means so much to us.
We appreciate it. Again, everybody.
The zombie, I love it.
Yes, the zombie.
That is so
Mercy,
cool.
you're awesome. You're on the wheel. I guarantee you, even if you just donate $1, you're on the wheel. If you did that like 25 times, you definitely have a chance to make the money clip.
Yes, so Steph, we're gonna try to have. We'll take that recommendation. Dinner, All American Grill. They have great fillets and baked potatoes. And
we have money clips that say balls, 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 DGen cash, fun coupons, proper tosser, bollocks. I'm the dog's bollocks. If this still has money, we haven't played long enough.
And they're all telling us to do the Voodoo Lounge at Rio. Steph says it, and Daniel Van Sant. Steph says go up to the Voodoo Lounge before 7:30, and it's free. Best view.
Balls with
We're
words.
gonna do that.
We've seen people yelling. Okay, we've seen people playing Lightning Link, not winning anything. The moment they say balls, 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 or balls with words, bam, those things come out, and they start winning.
Don't
do
mark
it.
his words.
Don't be afraid to yell balls in a casino. It's worth it.
Ashley says I'm mentally drained. Haha. Good night. Good night. Thank you so much for joining us,
guys,
Ashley.
Take your deck of cards. Practice.
Are you guys in Vegas in May? No, John Kelly, we're not. So after our trip in March, because of our teacher schedule, it's we have to travel during teacher breaks, right?
Nice.
Alice, thank you so much.
Check out Alice in Casino Land also.
You guys always entertain and teach. Alice, thank you so much. We truly, truly appreciate it. I can't get used to this. It's like
we're gonna test you guys next time we do one of these.
It's like a private lesson.
You have your homework.
We got paid.
Take your deck of cards. Practice at home.
Thank you so much. I'm digging that zombie.
Always split 10. Joe, we're going to get you one that says always split tens.
Daniel Van Sant, it's like Beetlejuice. Say it 3 times.
I love that.
Thanks, Epic. Thanks for joining us. I hope you caught my dancing at the beginning. I tried. Jonathan X, yay, lots of support. Thanks, everyone, for showing Hog and 2 Cent all the love.
We appreciate it.
We do appreciate it so much.
I realize we're still small in the grand scheme of YouTubers.
Things. But we have so many videos out, and
we're not going to skimp on like how long it takes us to edit a video because we want it to look good for
we're trying
everybody, and we don't want to just throw stuff out there. So the little time that we have free to do the editing, we're going to make sure it comes out nice.
We don't want to mash up an entire day in like 10 minutes. Right? And I know YouTube logarithm, keep your videos, algorithm.
Logarithm.
Hashtag logarithm. I meant algorithm says, the shorter your video, the longer you'll keep your viewers.
Ian, spring break.
Yes. Thank you, Ian, for watching. Vegas, baby, you do you guys. Do your own thing. We love it.
Thank you so much, Joel.
I know that there's going to be videos where we're just maybe focused on like one part or one casino, or like this last one was only mainly Baccarat and Blackjack, and we're away from the strip or whatever. But it's hard. I've noticed it's hard to please everyone. It really is. But we try our best to be very well-rounded. But we don't go out of our way to do something we don't enjoy doing just for views. Like we are doing what we truly love to do in Vegas.
We love gambling.
We love gambling. We love history.
We love the history of Vegas.
We love being able to explore new things and visit things that we see people do in other vlogs. give it some time and then go, and when the buzz is all gone, then maybe reintroduce it again.
And we have no...
Because there's so many people that are new to Vegas. You know, people, younger generations. It's like I have to keep reminding myself they've never been to Vegas. Not everybody is our age or as experienced as we are going to Vegas. So I think, don't do the same thing over and over again that's everybody's doing. Our philosophy is just, in due time, we'll hit up that certain place or that certain restaurant later on down the road for the younger generation.
Hidden jackpots. I got the bandanas. He sent me a suicidal bandana from an old man. I am so like over the moon with that. That's awesome, and we're gonna send you stuff. Don't worry. Daniel is exactly right. If we split them up and threw out all these videos one after the other, we might have more subscribers. But we're doing it, because we want to package things the way we like it. So if we don't get subscribers, oh well. We just want to put out videos that we like. We have no problem promoting other people that are actually into Vegas and really love Vegas.
Yeah.
We will promote your website if you have one. We have no qualms about it. We'll do whatever we can to help you guys out. If we can do something, we'll do it. This is not a competition.
No. We're not about to hoard subscribers.
We are who we are. You guys are who you are, and let's just all. More content, the better for all of us.
What's up, Matt Glenn?
Oh, thanks, Steph. Okay, so you're going to be on the wheel.
I want to see the zombie guy.
You can totally win one of these. And I'm just saying, people won hand pays with these goddamn things.
I like the zombie dude.
I'm bringing this in March. There's no way we're not getting a hand pay in March. We've got Bridger. We've got Denise that has won a hand pay. We've got...
Oh, yeah, Denise.
All these people, maybe, I don't want to say. We've got Mark Anderson. We've got all these people. We can't lose. Matt, what's up? Oh, Matt's going to be at our slot pull.
Matt and Emily.
So in March, we're going to do a slot pull. And we're going to play Planet Moolah. We've got enough. L&D!
At the Cosmo.
If you haven't checked out L&D Adventures,
thank you.
And you don't... love the East Coast accent as much as I do, check them out. L&D is fun to watch. I mean, it just reminds me of home.
Thanks for church and date night with Ian and the Unicow. I adore you, friends. Thanks, you too. Thank you so much, Steph. We truly appreciate every single one of you guys.
Ian Ziering.
Yeah, it's all.
We locked eyes.
Yes, epic. I agree.
And he immediately
keep it at 100%.
Looked away from me. But Mark Anderson's going to do a Sharknado slot pull.
Yeah.
I think on Monday.
Monday.
So check out Mark Anderson.
Monday. So tune in. It's going to be a blast. Anastas will
Matt Glenn, we are wearing foil hats to play Planet Moolah because you don't want the aliens to get inside your brain and not get the hand pay. Mm-hmm. We're going to goddamn do it.
I don't care how stupid we look. We're going to do it.
The Cosmo might kick us out, but let's see what happens.
Daniel says tinfoil hats. Fuck the world.
We're wearing tinfoil hats. I'm sorry. But that's part of our group pool. And
He says no.
I have great ideas for a future slot pool. It's going to be really, really cool. So you'll want to stay tuned for that.
Emily refuses, says Matt. We won't make anybody. We won't. No, we won't. But maybe
Emily, if we
drinks,
bloody missed the hand pay because of you.
Maybe after a few drinks, you might be
open to Emily, let's have drinks first.
Hidden jackpot! Thank you so much. That goes a long way.
Again, you're on the wheel for the money clip. I promise everybody that donated, even if it's $1, it doesn't matter. We appreciate it so much that we want to put you on the wheel at least to get one of these to you and a sticker.
Chico's Donut says you're great, kids. Keep those videos coming.
Thanks, you, Chico's. You make us laugh.
Thanks for making us laugh.
You do an awesome job.
You can parody us at
say hi to Billy. Parody Mark Anderson.
Norman and Rita.
Anash
256.
Check out Chico's Donuts.
The $1 Canadian is about 26 cents US.
Oh shit! I'm taking it back. Never mind. Just kidding. No, just kidding.
No. Hog's ideas kind of scare me. You know what? Are we the only ones that have been doing themed slot pools?
I don't know, but all ours are going to be themed.
They're all themed.
I have
Now
such a
from
great idea for another one.
All right, so we're gonna wrap this up. This is wow, almost 2.5 hours.
Let's have drinks, Matt.
When is the next video coming out? By the way, hashtag I'm with Chico. Is that for Chico or for
I'm
for
with
us?
Chico.
Well,
No, that's the end of his video.
I'm working on part 2 of day 2.
I'm working on part 3.
Oh, that's the night where we switch over to the plaza and we run it and we meet up with PJ Slots. So that should be. Oh yeah, we meet up with PJ Slots. And
It's cool.
We play some free bet. We didn't film the free bet game, right?
Oh, I have some footage from PJ. I'm gonna have to give you.
All right, but we don't like to shit where we play. Does that make sense? Like, I felt completely comfortable filming at Gold Coast. I just tried my best to hide the dealer's name tag and face because I didn't want the dealer to get in trouble.
No, you're gonna want to see
because the
dealers
dealer
at Golden Gate.
because the dealer was probably supposed to be paying like close attention to
Daniel.
make sure that the camera wasn't out. So I don't want to get her in trouble. Heavy D, sorry we missed the live stream, but we are enjoying Puerto Vallarta right now. Oh,
I love Puerto
beautiful.
Vallarta.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
So anyway, guys,
we have that day 3 I'm gonna do, and it's really cool. We got some like mob stuff in
mob
day
history.
3.
Yeah.
Some off strip people's homes and stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah. So after this March.
No problem, Heavy D.
After this March trip, our next trip is in June, and that's the one of you guys joined us for our last live stream where we announced our big road trip. All casino based, obviously. So we're going to drive to Laughlin first, and we're going to do 2 nights at Laughlin, and then we're going to drive up to Lake Tahoe, and we're going to do 2 nights in Lake Tahoe, and then we're going to drive out to Reno, and we're going to do 3 nights in Reno. And then that's going to cover our first week, and then we're going to end our second week in Vegas. So we'll be in Vegas from June 21st through the 27th. We're going to try to see if we can get a 3-night comp stay at the Mirage, minus resort fees and taxes, of course, through the My Vegas app. So we're hoping our first 3 nights, June 21st through the checking out the 24th, we're at Mirage, and then we're looking into probably staying at El Cortez, the latter part of the trip. So it'll be cool because we've never stayed there. Anyway.
Awesome.
2 weeks in summer.
Matt, that's cool that you're going to be there in June. Hopefully we'll meet up again because it's always a blast hanging out with Matt and him.
So are you
Vegas
there?
experience, he says in June.
But what day is in June?
Steph's Vegas experience is the same time every Sunday. I think we're going to wait until we can hit 1,500. I think we're about 50 subscribers away.
Something like that.
So,
and Hog,
who knows how long that'll take us to get to.
It doesn't matter.
We don't grow that
fast. But
so it might take more than just next Sunday.
At 1,500 subscribers, though, Hog is going to release a song. He's been in several bands as a youngin'.
Oh.
So he's going to play one of his songs from his band days. So
I'll do one without vocals first, and then when we get to like 2,000, I'll let you guys hear a bigger song with my vocals.
Travels with Tim. I got to start rubbing the Buddha at Aria. I see you guys do that.
Yes, we do that. Like, that's part of the thing. Earl of Sandwich, Buddha at Aria.
What else?
That's our thing. There's a Buddha at Flamingo.
At Gold Coast.
At the Cal.
At the Cal, also.
Hidden jackpot. So we'll see you next week. That'd be cool if we got 50 by next week.
Yeah.
But again, we don't pump out videos like so often.
We're trying to do a video a week.
Not everybody knows about us, and so we don't have that subscriber count like everybody else.
Sometimes I'll watch live streams, like
live in concert. No, not live in concert. Vegas, I'll just play a song. We've made CDs and stuff
Medieval
like that.
polka.
Yes, it is. Bluesgrass.
Yeah, like I'll be watching like other people's live streams sometimes, or read other people's comments on other people's vlogs, asking about have you been here, have you been there, and me yelling at my TV screen, and I'm like, we've been there, we've vlogged it, check our channel out, but you know, we won't cross that territory.
Joel. 2000 getting the band back together, a live concert. That would be awesome. But
yeah,
that's not gonna happen.
That would be cool. They would do it.
That's not gonna
the
happen.
boys
No,
would
they
do
wouldn't.
it. Yes, they would.
They wouldn't.
Come on. You're underestimating them. I think they would do it.
Oh, we're gonna be with Bridger in March.
Yeah, we're looking forward to.
We talk to him a lot. He's kind of like our therapist.
He is. He's my therapist, actually.
Yeah.
But shout out to people like Bridger and Nikki from Firmish who give us shout outs, and they're way bigger channels than us, and they have no qualm on giving us shout outs. They don't expect anything in return. It's not like we have to do them favors before we earn that. We truly, truly respect that. They don't have to do it, and they do it. And I mean, it just makes them just super kind and awesome people. And I look forward to meeting them. But I also appreciate like, we've given shout outs to larger channels. We always do. If you've done something and it inspired us, right, and we are going to give you credit. Right. So if we heard about something from someone else, we give credit where credit is due, always. And we've said it before, we will give shout outs to even bigger channels, even if they don't need it. But we feel we're still giving credit where credit is due. Later, Adam. Bye. And thanks for joining us. Yeah. And so anyway, and we appreciate smaller channels giving us shout outs like Sin City Nerds and, you know, Anastas, and because we do it for each other, and we want to share the love, spread the love. Our subscribers are your subscribers. Like, you know, I don't know how else to explain it. If you're truly into Vegas and you really love it, it comes across in your vlogs. And we're going to support anybody that's truly into it and not just doing it for subscribers. We work to visit Vegas. It's going to be on our day 4. Yeah. But love those guys. Dave is just hilarious. And you'll see him on our day 4 when we actually get it up there. Dave's like the Tasmanian devil. Like, when we met him, I was like, whoa, I love that guy. What the hell's going on? I want to go on a motorcycle tour with him. I want to go up to Mount Charleston with him. Because he used to ride back in the day. So Grumpy Dad! We love Grumpy Dad's videos too. You guys got to check them out. Yeah, Grumpy Dad, Mr. High and Mrs. quality K. videos, Mr. and Mrs. K. There's just so many of them. We just started watching TU and Steve. Yes, TU and Steve. TU had vodka eye the first day. Yeah. It was Matrix crazy. 2021 Matrix 2 is a genius. Yeah. Like I love that guy. Like, love him. I would totally love to hang with Matrix 2021. Definitely. If you haven't checked out his channel, check out his channel. You'll crack up. Steph says Dave reminds me of my dad. He's so cool. Yeah. You should Chip. Oh, Chico's is telling us it's Chip. Oh, Chip. Chip. I'm sorry. Chip and Rochelle. Chip and Rochelle. Yeah, okay. That's it. Chip. I love that dirt dog. Gotta have the dirt dog. Yeah. Matrix. Oh, bloody hell. Behave, you guys. No. We were just talking about you. Matrix is, I mean, if he could go to Vegas more often, I think his channel would like be through the roof. If I could subscribe more and more and more if there from other a channels, ocean separate. I would totally like Matrix is my. I love Matrix 2021. I think it's because Vegas baby. He does Cosmo does. She knows so much about Vegas. Tricks, yeah. Holy crap! Female perspective. Go to her channel, check it out, subscribe. It's amazing. Like, the little things that people know. Yeah. Single ladies. Like eye-opening. Yeah. Ladies. And just fun. Just so not even fun. If you're single, because she's not single, right? But if you want to go on a girls' trip, she does it right. Like Crystal and Chip and Rochelle. Crystal and your counterpart.
Grumpy Dad. Still want to know why you walked
Mama.
a mile
What's
to get
her
to
name?
Lars.
Crystal's friend?
Who? Crystal.
Her partner in crime when she goes with her friend.
Mama. Something Mama.
Yeah, something Mama, right? Mamacita.
Mamacita.
Oh, they know how to have a good time.
Still want to know why you walked a mile to get Lars cold coffee. Ooh, it makes no sense. But when you're an addict,
It was iced
you
coffee.
do things that don't make sense.
Yeah, so guys, there's like so many of you guys to mention, and we don't mean to leave anybody out. We really, I mean, like we should have like a green screen with all the vloggers we love, like with their names and channels going by.
Yeah.
But yeah, we truly appreciate everybody.
Can't wait till Matrix is back. You're going back to
she's your
February,
mother-in-law?
right? Yes, she's our mother.
Oh damn.
Yeah, exactly,
She
Steph.
doesn't look like your mother-in-law. I'll tell you that.
If
right now.
Matrix could get to Vegas more often, send them some money, guys. Because
Thanks,
freaking
Dad.
hilarious.
Thanks for subbing to Grumpy Dad. Yeah, guys, if you guys haven't subbed to Grumpy Dad, Vegas Bebe, Matrix 2021.
Oh, Matrix is back in May. How
Okay.
many subscribers do you have, Matrix? If we can get Matrix over 1,000, I'll start pumping some cash out to Matrix so he can come to Vegas more often.
Hell yeah.
What?
No, dude.
No
Just
way,
like
Matrix.
34.
You're such a liar. If Matrix has 34, no, there's
No,
no
he
way.
said no. I have like 300, I think. Okay.
Okay.
Matrix.
Matrix should have over 1,000. Hilarious. Please, everybody that sees this, maybe I'll leave this up. Fuck it.
Everyone on here should have over 1,000.
Matrix should have over 300. Please get them to 1,000.
Look, honestly, this is my thinking. If you vlog Vegas, we all of us Vegas vloggers should have the equal amount of subs, right? Because if it's about Vegas, that's what it's about, right? Vegas.
Well, not everybody's into everybody's personalities.
I know.
But Vegas, baby, Matrix, L&D, Hidden Jackpots.
Grumpy Dad. Mr.
Grumpy
Mrs. K.
Dad, Mr. and Mrs. K. I think they have over 1,000. I think. Grumpy Dad, where are you guys at?
Yeah. And when's your next trip?
Mr. and Mrs. K have like hour long. We thought ours were long. Mr. and Mrs. K have like hours long.
Like 40, an hour and a half.
Matrix, no. Your vlogs are golden, man. You do it perfect.
To fuel my alcoholism.
Yes. Well, let's keep you alcoholed up because
Matrix.
let's get you to over 1,000. Please.
Matrix. I think Hog is trying to live.
I love Matrix.
He's trying to live through your vlogs because I think I hold him back a lot as far as his ideas and what he wants to do and how he wants to act. I have to be the voice of reason sometimes.
Yes.
But who knows? Maybe you guys are onto something. Maybe you guys should collab. Do your own crazy channel.
Awesome. Alice in Casino Land. Have you seen Alice in Casino Land? That's another one. Steph's Vegas Experience. My daughter, Steph.
Oh.
Gotta check that out because I had no clue.
I didn't know either. Okay,
We're on it.
We've got some more homework to do. At Steph's Vegas, she is your daughter, Alice. Oh. It's like a family. It's becoming like an extended family. Like
that's the coolest thing. Like that's the best thing that we've gotten from doing YouTube. If you're thinking about creating a channel, it's just like put us in contact with people that are just amazing to hang out with. It's so weird, but we've hung with people that it feels like we've known them forever. Like Matt Glenn.
No, her daughter's name is Steph too.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But we've got homework to do. We've got to check out Steph's vlogs now.
Matrix, I can't go crazy. She won't let me. She reins me back.
You know what it is? I'm too poor. I cannot afford his bail. I truly can't.
I'm not gonna get it.
I can't afford his bail. I have more content on Solvang USA Productions. I need work. Kids, work in progress.
Who said that? Where
Steph's.
is it?
Okay, so
okay,
so you
Solvang
are
is an amazing
Solvang.
place to go check out.
Okay. I gotta write all this down. So
Yeah.
Steph's is Solvang USA Productions.
Solvang is such a cool little town, little city, or whatever you call it in California.
We vlogged it, but I haven't gotten around to.
Yeah, she gives me the glare,
Editing.
Matrix. all the
I
time.
haven't gone around editing our
And
California trip with the girls, my Chicago trip with my family,
Central Europe.
Central Europe.
Uh-huh.
All right, guys. So anyway, this has been fun.
Yes.
Longer again than I had wanted this stream to last because, you know, life, #adulting. We just had we're having open houses.
Trying to sell our
We're trying to
home.
sell this house.
Anyone want 3,500 square feet?
And our realtor wants to hold an open house every Saturday during the month of February. And that's 4 hours from 11 to 3. That's 4 hours, like and we take our dog, and Bruno.
Adulting is the worst.
And Bruno gets like very
Good job,
whiny.
Melody.
So I really need to look into buying one of those portable Wi-Fi sticks so I could do my work anywhere we go, like at the park or. Anyway.
Yeah, Switzerland is a little bit far for our mini, but yeah, I would love to go there one day.
Definitely.
Joel, I think, is thinking about trying to vlog.
Joel, do it.
Is it Joel or Joel?
Joel or Joel? Our realtor's name is Joel.
I like saying Joel.
No, is it Joel or Joel? Okay, our realtor's name is Joel.
I'm up to 149. Alice in Casino.
Gotta go fish tacos awaiting. Oh,
it took us,
starving.
It took us over
Enjoy
a year
your
just
fish
to get
tacos.
100 subs.
Yeah, guys, we started
Just keep at it. Do it for yourself.
Yeah.
And have fun with it, and it'll just keep going from there.
Yeah, our gains have been just even more sweet for us.
Jonathan has my bail, so I can have free reign now. I think that's the
not
deal.
your realtor's name. Okay.
If Jonathan has my bail, do I have free reign to do what I want to do?
Sure.
Woo-hoo. Hey, we got some great slot pool ideas coming. It's going to be fun.
I'm up to 149 subs, so freaking unbelievable. Nice, Alice. We're going to work on getting all of you guys up. We're trying to get a Nasus up to 1,000 at least. If we can get all of you guys, I think we're...
All our closest friends, yeah.
I think we're...
People that we think really love Vegas.
Uh-oh, that thing is spinning.
Oh,
something's happening.
The thing is spinning.
All right, guys, so we're going to end it here. We appreciate everyone that super chatted us tonight.
Yes, you're on the wheel.
It was really cool seeing that zombie come out.
Possibly money clips.
So I'm assuming using this camera that we're using and Streamlabs is pumping out a better, higher quality live stream, right? So we'll stick to this.
Shelly says, everybody submit $1 to bail Hog out. It's on in March, bro.
Oh, cool. Alice has 150 now. LOL. Thanks, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys, for subbing to Alice.
DJ and Cash, Jonathan.
Sub
we got to get
Matrix.
you another one, Jonathan. We got to get you another one.
Hey, what's up, Gregory? Happy belated.
Epic Esquire has a blog called epicesquire.com. If you're at work or wherever, you have time to read.
It's a very
fun, colorful,
interesting read. I love it.
Beautiful pictures. He hangs out with a guy called Lucky sometimes. And Lucky's is in the business of casinos. And it's just a fun read. Epic will explain like blackjack and how it works at the high limits.
So check out Epic.
Very fun, guys. And Epic is possibly going to be in one of our group pulls in the future. If we can ever get there around Valentine's Day, it would be perfect.
Gregory, thanks for joining us. It's never too late. He says, sorry, guys, I've been in and out. I missed most of the chat today. I apologize. No need to apologize, Gregory. I hope you had a beautiful birthday. I know your birthday just passed. So I hope it was... uh-oh. What did I do? I'll check it out. Epic. I love blogs. Cool.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, you guys. It's
great.
It's very
fun.
I love reading.
Don
Redmond
has a blog. He's called the Beer Store Guy on Twitter. And
check him out.
He's another one that could just, the way he writes, it's like you're there, and it's very colorful, and he does such a great job.
We're
So
looking
check
forward
him
to
out on-
meeting him too in March.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to meeting Bridger, of course. We're looking forward to meeting Anastas in person in March.
SNS Live
Meeting up
Adventures.
with Mark again. That will be our third time meeting up with him for at Pennies for Vegas. Cinnamon's gonna be there. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Shin. Who else? We're gonna
Gregory.
meet Kevin, Bucha, and Jen, his wife. Matt Glenn and Emily and his wife for the second time. That's gonna be cool.
Happy birthday, Gregory.
Who else are we meeting?
Ace of Vegas.
Ace of Vegas is going to be there. If you guys haven't checked out his YouTube channel, check
It's
it
gonna
out.
be star-studded
Yeah.
in March. It's gonna be like
It's gonna be a blast.
overwhelming.
Yeah. There's other people. I feel like I'm missing.
Yeah, there's a lot of Canadian vloggers.
Yeah, there are.
Yes, there's gonna be plenty of degenerates, and there's gonna be lots of degeneracy in this next.
Epic Esquire. I should start a blog about my interactions with gold diggers on dating websites.
Oh.
No wonder I'm single.
Oh, yeah, you gotta watch out.
Ugh.
Don't let them know.
They're
Epic,
a dime a dozen,
about
Epic.
the funds, Epic. Don't let them know.
Mm-mm.
Start out with just
Simple.
the man.
Yeah.
For
just the
me,
man.
I am just a man.
Grumpy Dad, any 5 Hundy fans? I don't know what 5 Hundy is. Is that
Are we
a channel?
live streaming next Sunday? Gregory, not sure. We need to get to 1,500 subscribers.
That
We're
will be our next live stream.
50 away. That's when we're going to do our live stream. So if it happens to be next Sunday, that's awesome. But we don't grow that big, so maybe it might take more than next Sunday to do another live.
Yeah,
stream.
you can hear Bruno. He's whining. He
Yeah.
does. He's right here, my baby. So yeah,
Oh, podcast.
his nose is still dry.
We've also got Vegas Podtunes is making an animation for one of the podcasts that we were on, Faces and Aces.
Faces and Aces LV.
It's a chicken story. You're not going to want to miss the animation because this guy is so talented.
He is.
Vegas Podtunes. And they also have a YouTube channel, so subscribe to their channel as well because they do some pretty cool stuff, some slots. So yeah. All right, so that sounds about like the end of it, guys. We appreciate, again, once everybody that's donated and helped us out. I promise we're going to put you all on the wheel. We'll do the spin on the wheel. We'll also do a giveaway at 1,500. Whenever that happens. Oh, thank you, Gregory. Gregory is always like amazing, especially in the comments and everything else.
Yeah, you're super supportive. All of you guys are.
It just gives us fuel to keep doing more and more of these. So we totally appreciate it, Greg. Thank you so much.
SNS Live Adventures.
Same
as well.
here.
Yeah.
Yes. Support everybody. Support each other.
It's a tight-knit community. That's what we love about this.
Hopefully you guys learn and take your deck of cards. Practice counting through them. Plus ones, minus ones. You should get to 0 at the end.
In other words, practice at becoming a bigger degenerate than you might already be.
Have a wonderful evening, everybody.
Good night, Epic. All right, guys. So love you all. Again, thank you so much for the super chats. We look forward to reaching 1,500.
Go play blackjack.
So because it just means another live stream, another fun time to be had. Yes?
DGen Nation.
And I'm going to get working on that vlog, that part 2.
Yes.
So, love you guys. Good night.
Good night.
Have a pleasant Sunday.